true story.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Welcome
I like all of it I do.
to the Drawing Pod, to the Drawing Show,
Mm-hmm.
to the Drawing Live with famous guys.
Can you hear me okay? Or am I real low?
I can. I can hear you very well, yes.
Wonderful. All right, we are live now. And I figured we were going to be doing some drawings and stuff.
We're going to chime in soon. They're going to chime in. Can they chime in or can they bell in?
Either, I think.
Does it have to be a chime? They could do both, right?
I think so. If you have a bell, you can ring it.
Mm-hmm.
You can leave us comments. I'm not sure if we're going to see them because, oh, my Alexa started talking to me. Alexa, shut up.
Hello.
Hello, Alexa. Hello.
My Alexa loves me. Of course, I don't really have Alexa, so I don't know. I could be lying. She may not love me.
I was going to do some crayon stuff. Ooh, Anthony's there. Chime in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Anthony.
What kind of crayon stuff you doing?
I don't know. Just I felt like drawing in crayon tonight, so I texted you and said, "Hey, you want to do a video?"
Yeah, that's what happened.
Because I didn't. I don't know. I felt like doing some crayon stuff tonight, and I figured I would do it on camera so we could chat because we haven't chatted in a while.
That's true.
Because obviously you hate me and have been avoiding me for the last 10 years.
Yeah, you figured it out finally.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
No, but we've been busy with stuff and different schedules. So I said, let me see if Artie's around today.
Yeah, and I was eating dinner when you chimed in.
I see, but I belled in.
You belled in?
I belled in. Yeah, everybody else is going to chime in.
Like you Quasimodo'd in. That's what
right.
You really did. Quasi'd in there.
So we'd figured we'd hang out and draw. Oh, yeah, live drawing, take 2.
Mm-hmm.
Did we start it? Did you do a different one today?
I did not do any today. I did one. I did a live stream. I think it was maybe last night or the night before. But it's pretty cool.
Scoot.
I talked to my
Scoot says Joker.
Yeah,
we should have invited Scoot. We can invite Scoot if we want to, if he wants to come in.
Yeah.
Let us know if you want to come in, Scoot. I don't know if you're working or not.
I don't know if he's got to wear his Prince glasses, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Prince glasses. I'm doing the corrections for Archimaniacs. That's what I'm doing right now, corrections. I'm correcting type.
This is a... Brad says that I'm camping out for the weekend, so I'll watch later, but heard the notification and thought I'd say hello and bye. Hello and bye.
Is that D-Brad?
D-Brad, yeah.
I like D-Brad. He lives on an island.
Yeah.
A bunch of people throw spears at him all the time. I feel bad for the guy, but that's what happens. He has to live with that. People chuck spears at him.
Man, that's horrible lifestyle.
Yeah, he lives in Vancouver Island. There's only like 20 people there on the island.
This is a new setup for us, so you can see our faces as we're drawing this in.
Yeah, and I just got a new phone. It's right there. You see it?
Oh yeah.
Just got a new phone, and
someone says, "Whoa!" For a second, I thought Franco was drawing with Mr. Cotter. I don't know who you are, Facebook user, because live stream won't let me see it unless you give them permission to see your name and face. So that is not Mr. Cotter. That is Arthur.
Cartoonist. Yeah,
Balthazar.
I have big hair now. So you can see my hair. Look over here. I have big hair, and this is COVID hair because this is not intentional. It just happened because I've been home since March 1st. March 1st is when C2E2 ended, and after that ended, I went to Harold's, and then I came home, and I've been home ever since. And since I've been home, I haven't cut my hair, so my hair is nice and large. Thank you, sir. I'm embracing the largeness. Yeah,
you know what you should do is you should either grow a mustache or do a comb over from your sideburns, and you can definitely, but it's got to be thick. It's got to be one of
Yeah,
those
it's starting there. It's
Mr.
about 2 weeks in right now.
Yeah, Mr. Kater. You could definitely be Mr. Kater with one of those thick mustaches.
But my mustache and little goatee is growing in rather lightly, like color-wise, like it's like white, and it's not showing
mine's
up.
all white too.
Yeah,
I haven't shaved in days. Look at what's going on here. Look at all this.
Yeah, you look good.
It's ridiculous.
That means you earned that. You earned all that right there.
Yeah, by not shaving. That's how I earned it.
It's got age.
Wayne is here. Wayne joined us on the podcast the other night.
I like Wayne.
It was good stuff. We had some good laughs. I made some jokes at his expense. Hopefully he was not offended, but I thought it was funny.
We have a neighbor here next door to me. His name's Wayne. And when he sets up his Christmas decorations, he puts Santa Claus and snowman and stuff out there. But he has these reindeer that are out there, and we call them Wayne deers. Those are Wayne deers.
Does he know that you call them Wayne deers?
I don't think so. So now that we call him Wayne deer now when we refer to him.
I think
now he's turning into zucchini guy because he always wants to hand my wife zucchinis and cucumbers.
Oh, they're
when
good.
I'm not around. Hey,
Oh,
could you use this? And I'm like, hey man, watch it. No. But it's true. That is true. That really happens. But I don't say, hey man, watch it. It's true. Took a swig for work, man.
Yeah, Wayne says Johnny yelled at me and I felt at home. Yeah, that's how you know you're on the pod. Johnny
really?
yelled. Yeah.
Johnny yelled at him on the show.
Yeah, it was good stuff. So we're going to be sitting here drawing for a little while, probably an hour or 5. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have any questions, you should feel free to do some of the asking.
I got to open up a page.
I got a brand new set of crayons. Look at this. I've never seen one of these crayons before. It's a Gel FX crayon. I don't know what that is.
I like that.
I'm scared to use it now because I don't know what a gel. All the other crayons in the box come with a regular Crayola thing, but this one is a Gel FX, so I'm curious to try it out. I want to try it. I'm gonna
Gel
try
FX.
I'm gonna pull out a piece of paper, so.
People on there? People watching yet?
I think so. Yeah, there's like 5 or 6 people. I think. I'm not sure.
I'm seeing if my link worked. It did.
Oh, good color.
Yeah, it's linked on my website. My Facebook page is working. I see it.
Oh, awesome. I like this Gel FX. Oh.
It's okay, right?
I think so. I'm having fun.
I'm gonna take off the glasses for a little bit. You'll see.
Honestly,
my true form.
If people weren't watching, we would still be doing this. So
yeah, this is what we do.
I figured, why not?
Yeah, we do this. This is it.
Scoot says, I'm working on stuff that has not been announced yet, so you can't see me work. I'm watching though.
Oh, I'm working on secret stuff.
That's all right. You could just put your face in here if you want, or something.
Your face.
Your face.
I don't really care anymore. I just work on everything. I don't get in trouble yet. I haven't gotten in trouble. I'm a trustworthy fella.
I seem to think so.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't found you to be dishonest in all the 6 years I've known you.
I know thank you. I know the importance of
I found another one. Another Gel FX. Oh.
If you say it all together, it's Gel FX.
Gel FX. Gel FX.
These are pages from Archimaniacs.
Ooh, don't tell anybody. But that's okay. It's been announced. It's going on sale in December.
This is page 30.
It comes out in December, so everybody should pick up Arkham Maniacs. Yes.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a
really good book. That's what I saw. Yes.
When you see it, when you read it, it's going to be really cool. I went back and read this, and I'm very proud of it. It's a lot better than I thought it was because you let stuff sit, and then come back to it. And this one, I think this is going to be real cool.
Ooh, J Hood Creative says, I just found you guys on YouTube today. So awesome. Oh, yeah, man. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, got YouTube things. We have about 770 subscribers or so. And I'm trying to figure out how to get more than 14 views per video.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that yet. And I don't know if it's just put a whole bunch of videos at once. I don't know how to do it, but I guess it's consistency. People dig it though.
I learned that when I do these drawings, these crayon drawings, a lot of the time is in this video is me looking for crayons and peeling crayons.
Oh yeah. I understand, man.
But yeah, it's a new setup. So I got a new camera setup up top. So it's easier. Let's see. Ooh, Anthony says, I'm going to make my comic book club jealous on our Zoom meeting tomorrow when I show off my new Art and Franco shirt. Oh, yeah, man. Thank you. Oh, you bought that off,
did you get one from Threadless?
Yeah, got one off of Threadless. He told me that the other night on the pod.
Oh, that's cool.
I got to get one, too. I got to...
Yeah, we're on there.
Order one.
You could get shirts with us on there. It's kind of cool.
Again, I apologize, Facebook user. It's not showing me your name because you have to allow StreamYard to show your name. So I'm just going to read what you wrote. Oh, wait, I know who this person. Thanks a ton for that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle painting. It's going to look great in my son's room. Oh, yeah, man.
Cool.
You're awesome, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, those are my daily drawings and stuff. So, yeah.
Peach
cool stuff.
Let's see.
It's done. You done?
I think so.
Yeah.
I got to check. I'm looking at another site. I got my corrections going on here.
Nice.
I'm actually working. This is working. I'm working on things.
Let's see. Jay Hood says, do you tag your videos in YouTube? That helps this guy named Algorithm. I get it.
Yeah, I always tag famous cartoonist, Oh Yeah Comics, and I put my name, and then I write Batman and Star Wars. And so I don't know if that helps putting Batman and Star Wars in there.
That's probably how he found us on YouTube today.
Yeah, maybe.
Because of the owls.
So yeah, tagging is, I've always heard that was the key to that.
Ooh, Scoot says dial me in. I will, Scoot. I'm gonna send you the link. Post haste. I'm gonna send you the link.
Oh, I like Scoot. Scoot's a good man.
I'm gonna send it to you over the Skype page. Because that's what I have open on my computer.
Today's Friday, yes?
I think so.
It's crazy because my week was interrupted, so this feels like Wednesday for me because I still got 2 more days to go before the weekend.
Oh, I know.
You know, it's nuts.
Jay Hood says, I'm a long-time listener to your podcast, except I've missed the last few years. Oh, man, Jay Hood, come on. Where you been, man?
All right. Well, you're here now.
Yeah.
That counts, man. You're here now. So now, after listening to us right now, you're not missing any.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Scoot's here.
Hey.
Scooter Pie.
Oh, yeah, Scoot. What's up, Scooter Pie?
Hey.
You can't show what you're working on, or else you can follow the link again with your tabletop. But
Scoot, do you like my hair? I puffed it up for you today.
Did you stick your finger in a socket?
No, this is it.
Oh,
this is what my hair looks
all
like.
Natural.
Mm-hmm.
COVID.
It looks like.
I like it.
It's COVID haircut. Yeah.
It reminds me of the Expo. It looked like that a little bit.
Like the X-Men Expo.
The Cincinnati Expo.
Oh, it did. Yeah. It was pre not getting a haircut era.
Yeah.
But now I'm getting a haircut era.
Pre not haircut era.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wayne says, Art, you should add big boobs to the tags. That usually does it. I agree with
Oh,
that.
really?
Yeah.
Boobies. Or just add Scoot McMahon to it, too.
Yeah, people go looking for that guy.
Jim Lee, Tom Cruise, something like that.
Clooney.
George Clooney.
Jay Hood said he saw us on Facebook first and then went looking on YouTube. I'll send you a link of a vid that gives advice about video gaming and tagging. Cool.
Yeah, I like that guy, Jay Hood, already.
Wayne says, oh, look, C-3PO showed up. But I don't see C-3PO.
Yeah.
I just see
Yeah.
Scoot.
3PO only shows up when Johnny's on here because then he gets a little bit upset.
We like upset Johnny, angry Yoka chips.
This is weird. We haven't, the three of us haven't been on together talking, just us, in a long time. Because everybody's had different schedules. Because this is what we usually do.
For years.
synced. Yeah, when we're all synced up, we talk to each other all the time like this.
Even when we're not talking, we're talking to each other. You know, mostly, kind of.
Mostly.
I can try to share my other screen. Let's see what I have to do.
It's up to you. You don't have to though. It's up to you though. But if you're working on something that has been announced, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't show it. Just show your beautiful face. Everybody wants to see your face.
You should just show stuff.
Draw on some cool looking aliens. So. Some alien wrestlers.
That's cool. I'm gonna show.
They wrestle in outer space.
Yeah, they do.
You probably knew that. Kaz and Daniels probably told you.
Yeah, there's a wrestling federation in space.
Mm-hmm.
In Meteor Mike comic, there's the AYCW, Biocomics Wrestling. It's true. I wouldn't lie to you. It's all true. It happened. Meteor Mike became the champion because he beat up Lizardo.
Ooh.
Pinned him, yeah. He became the Intergalactic World Heavyweight Champion. Champion.
Champion
is the horse. When the horse won the belt, he was champing at the belt. Champing at the belt.
Mm-hmm. Sweet for the champion.
Told my son a joke today, and he goes, "Dad jokes," and walked away. He didn't laugh or anything.
Oh,
he just said hurts. Dad jokes. Yeah.
Oh, they're good. You can say them now because you're dad.
Well, no, I know, but
into it, yeah.
He didn't laugh or react. He just said dad jokes and walked away. That's what he did.
Mm-hmm.
It was like if I was on that old show, the Gong Show, the gong would have went off. That's what.
See, when I tell bad jokes, my girl says, "Loser." That's what she does.
Man.
I went, "Hey."
Did you disown her and throw her out of the house? That's what I would do.
Yet. I do, but then I kick him out. Oh no, please come back. I miss him. 1 second. No, I haven't ever thrown her out yet. I did a few times when she was like 3 years old. Couldn't take it no more.
Yeah, they can come back though.
Yeah, I bring them back. I go and get them. All right, you can come back. I'm sorry. I got one more page to correct for the Archimaniacs.
Do it.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's see. Jay Hood says I transitioned from iTunes podcast to YouTube a few years ago. I just saw you've been on YouTube the whole time. I'm so mad at myself. Oh, I'm sorry. But I'm glad you found us. And
yeah, thank you for finding us. It's like finding Christ in a way.
I was just reading Tiny Titans Go Camping to my daughters at bedtime this week. Oh, cool. I did a couple pages in there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did a couple of crayon pages. Crayons, like I'm doing now. Crayons.
Tiny Titans Go Camping?
Yeah. Solly Fish wrote that.
I did another one, though, a few years ago. I wrote and drew 2 of them.
Oh, was it maybe he's talking about the kids' book? You did the
one,
right?
It's like a chapter book, yeah.
Right. Yeah, this is the new book that's coming out. Oh, okay. So I don't know which one he has then.
Yeah, I have one where they go camping and one they go to the science fair. Which are really cool. Those are really
Anthony says, Franco, I'm the guy who recently purchased your Silver Surfer art. Yes, I remember that. It will be arriving soon because I sent it out in the mail this week, sir. Thank you. And I sent you a couple of extra stuff in there, too. Some comics for you to read and stuff.
Good stuff. Yeah, good stuff.
I was drawing dinosaurs tonight. I sent Franco a text.
Yeah, I saw this. I like them.
Sweet for the working man. It's Friday night. I'm glad now I have an excuse, you know.
Yeah.
Because normally it's Tuesday and I'm myself, you know, like wondering about myself. But now it's Friday. I'm like, all right, I'm good.
Are you missing the convention circuit, guys?
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Only because I don't have any money.
Guys. Yeah.
I don't have money. Which
just the first time ever, right? That you haven't gone to like one convention?
Yeah, it's been since C2E2 ended March 1st.
Well, yeah, C2E2 got in just under the wire, so
yeah,
we got one convention in, so we can't say we didn't do any this season.
Right. Yeah.
But
that's what I miss. I like plus seeing you guys. Yeah, I crave hanging out in like the hotel lobby and drawing and stuff. sketchbook style.
I like that we get together on Skype and do this, and then when
Yeah.
we go to conventions, we get together and do this anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't look at each other anyway. It's like when these kids these days are on their phones. We just draw our heads are down.
Except we're usually eating pizza in Chicago or New York, and then you guys talk about which one's better.
No, I'm not gonna. So it usually ends up with Brother Bear punching somebody.
Oh man!
Or he wants to. He doesn't. I shouldn't throw him out there, but yeah, it always ends in fistfights, pizza discussions. And there's always like that one guy. It's usually me. It's like, we don't normally get deep dish until our out of town friends come. We order thin crust, which is true. It's okay. We had tacos today.
Oh, cool. Wayne says, I miss you guys, but not the travel hassle of transferring between planes. Yeah. I hate that's the
I don't miss
part.
that either.
Yeah, that's the part. My last page of corrections is finished. I'm going to upload them now. I'm going to see if it uploads. I have all these pages there. See all these pages down here? There's a lot. Let's see. Do one at a time. So that's how I am. I'm very meticulous in my uploading and saving things. You make that one mistake where you save something as a JPEG. Ooh, I'm getting all artsy now. Save something as a JPEG, and then it says, "Are you sure?" And you say, "Yeah," and then you realize you just erased what you did. So that's why I'm real particular now. Yeah.
Kevin Bixby came on. Oh yeah, fellas, Harold's Chicken. He proclaims.
Oh my God! All he has to do is say it, and they're like, "Oh, I want it."
There's that great video somewhere that my brother filmed from 2 years ago at C2E2, floating around on the internet.
Yeah, that's on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the name of it?
We should link that on the Yeah Comics page.
Yeah.
I forgot what this name of his video show is.
4-1 Nosh.
Yeah, 4-1 Nosh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't he doing that from his home now because of COVID? He was like making like cooking videos or something.
He was making videos at his house. Yeah.
They made,
but he added sound effects, like when he puts the dishes in the sink, he has that like glass shattering sound effect.
That's cool.
What are you gonna say, Art?
Well, there is an announcement just this week that one of the Harold's Chicken in Chicago is going out of business.
Oh man,
that's sad.
Because of COVID and because of the rent and all that, we had to leave. I forget which one it was, but it's not mine, so I'm okay.
Well, thanks.
It's not going to affect my life. Yeah.
Well, that's because you keep that one in business.
Yeah, I was going to say that one's not in danger of going out of business
because all they got to do is say, "Hey, man, we're not doing so good," and I'll just go every day.
Hey, man.
Hey, man, and then they'll say, thanks, RDB." That's all they got to say. That's all you had to say. You know.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
That's like Sammy Davis. Hey, man.
Yeah. Hey, man. Mm-hmm. I'm almost there. I'm pages away. Just pages, I tell you. Finishing this book forever. It's been approved. It's been child psychologicalized. All that stuff. Edited. Sensitive readers will no longer be sensitive when they read this. We had to edit a few things that was in the script. But
it was minor.
Yeah, it was only 2 sentences in the whole thing. The rest was commas and all that kind of comma chameleons. I had to add a chameleon.
Kevin Bixby asked, "How's everyone doing tonight?" We're doing okay.
Yeah.
We're sitting here drawing, so
Yeah.
It's okay. Everything's okay.
I am okay with it as well. I'm going to draw monkeys in a little bit. Once I finish these, I'm going to draw some monkeys. You guys are going to like it. It's so weird that tomorrow's not a weekday.
Yeah.
So I could still work on this stuff, but everyone I'm supposed to be working with and sending these stuff to, everybody went home already. So I suddenly feel no pressure. You know what I mean?
Speaking of weekend, Wayne is asking if you're doing any painting commissions this weekend.
I cannot this week. I'm going to be drawing my work. I have to get done by Monday. I want to. Plus, I have to go buy paint. So I want to, but I can't this weekend. Maybe Sunday if I get some stuff done tomorrow. But I have to draw monkeys, and I really want to get stuff done by Monday. I have a September 9th deadline for Super Pets. I got to do 4 more books by then. And I could do it. So I don't think I'll be painting this weekend, even though I want to. I couldn't paint last week either. Last week I got pulled away from my art table because I had sometimes on the weekends, family does things that I don't know until I wake up that Saturday morning. Now I got to do stuff. So that's what happened last week. So I couldn't quite get there. But it will happen. And it's so weird. It doesn't feel like it's Friday. I feel like it's like Tuesday or Wednesday right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
All right. How do I share my other screen? Because I'm done working on the top secret stuff.
So which screen are you sharing?
My desktop. You see it on there?
You'll take over the whole thing, yeah.
Oh, I will?
Yeah, you got it. Here, I'll add it and you'll see. We'll go everybody will go small and we'll always see
that stinks. Okay.
Yeah,
we're streaming with our phones too.
You got to do it with your phone, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have anything to prop it up on. Let me see.
Kevin Bixby says he's taking over the painting show this weekend. Yeah, go watch his live streams.
Yeah, watch Kevin Bixby. I just can't do it. I physically don't have the time. I could, but I got to do stuff. It's weird, though. Like, I got to do adult things, responsibilities, because my family, they keep telling me they want food, so I got to do that kind of stuff. I got to help them out, you know. I'm not looking at us on screen. Here we are. All right, still good. Yeah, people want food, so I got to give them.
People need to eat.
Yeah, I want to get this stuff in so I could move on to Drew and Jot number 2. I'm working on that. I've been drawing that too. And I did a video with these guys.
What's your favorite thing you're currently working on besides Archimaniacs?
I'm working on Drew and Jot number 2, which is really fun. But I'm up to almost up to page $100. Yeah, I'm almost up to page 100.
$100.
I think I'm like 97 or 98. And once I finish Super Pets, I'll be able to jump in Drew and Jot number 2 full time and just go get it done, get it out.
Go crazy nuts.
Yeah.
Page $100.
Yeah. And right now I'm it's good, but I keep getting. I know that the proper response is, "Oh, poor baby," but I keep getting more work as I go.
Yeah.
I keep getting more Super Pet, which is good. But I gotta juggle deadlines. It's like I'm juggling apples and oranges, and someone just threw me a watermelon to throw in that in my juggling act, so it's a little hard. Yeah. So I'm doing it, but luckily this Archimaniacs is the last of the batch of major deadlines to take care of. And Drew and Jot, or Gilbert, I did Gilbert number 3. I just finished that recently. So that'd be cool. I'm working on Gilbert number 4. A lot of stuff's happening, man. Powers in action. But Drew and Jot number 2 and number 3.
That's cool.
Happening, yeah. Number 3, they get turned into action figures. So I made custom Mikos of Drew and Jot. I'm working on custom Mikos of them. So when they get zapped by Dr. Danger, zaps them, and they become 3D action figures. So it's kind of cool. So, and most of the drawings or most of the pages take place in my backyard. So a lot of the backgrounds are photography. Yeah, it's kind of fun.
Sweet.
Yeah. And last year after San Diego, I came home and all of the plants in my yard were all abloom. They were all blooming. So the flowers were out. Everything was real cool, bright and colorful. So I told my wife, I said, I'm going to go outside and take some photos because It's perfect right now. It's real bright and sunny. So I'm trying to take photos of like a worm's eye view of the grass, like I'm crawling around in the grass, because when Drew turns into the real Drew, he's only about 2 or 3 inches tall. He's a little guy. He's a drawing size. So I'm in the grass taking photos of the flowers and the plants and stuff. And then all of a sudden I stand up to look at my camera to see what I captured. And I look over into the yard, and the neighbor was outside sunbathing in her bikini. And I'm like, oh, and I saw her and I ducked down right away. And I crawled back in the house like an army guy. I crawled back in. And my wife says, oh, did you finish already? I'm like, I'll do it tomorrow. She's like, what's wrong? Nothing, I'll just do it tomorrow. So, but luckily the neighbor didn't see me, but it was very creepy. So I avoided it. So that's what really happened. So I'm going to write about that in Dream Jot number 3.
Let's see. Wayne says, Franco sent me some pictures of Christy McNichols, and I still don't get why Johnny is all hot and bothered about. Oh, yeah, we were talking about, I forget if we were talking about that on the pod or after the pod.
I think it was after.
Yeah, so I found the picture that he was talking about of Christy McNichol, and I sent it to everybody. And
did Johnny like her?
Yeah, he apparently had a big crush on her when he was a kidlet. So Christy McNichol is no Marianne for sure, says Kevin Bixby. That's true. No. That is true.
Doesn't she like girls too?
Christy McNichol? I'm not sure. Maybe. I don't know.
I saw her at one of the late night flea market shows, but I didn't get to talk to her. But I saw her.
Christy McNichol, yeah.
Yeah, she was there. She still looks good though. She looks like her.
Yeah.
Like she didn't like. Sometimes you look at the celebrities and go, "Whoa," but her, you look at her and go, "Oh yeah, that's her." So it was cool.
Let's see. Anthony asks, what are your reactions to the Lego Star Wars Holiday Special? I forced my comic club to watch the original every year for our holiday party. Oh, I didn't know they had such a thing.
They're doing a holiday special?
Yeah, it's Lego. It was just announced. But it's
really?
I think it's going to cross all eras of Star Wars, because it looked like one of the clips or one of the little stills had Rey and Finn, and then another one had like Mace Windu and Obi-Wan, Anakin.
Oh, is it just called that, or is it? It's not like.
Yeah, it's just called the Holiday Special, and it's going to be a holiday themed one, but it doesn't. I don't think it's tied to the old one at all.
It's not like Arthur's not in there and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about it, but it didn't look like it. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Did they ever have a B. Arthur figure in the Star Wars line of toys?
No, there's a lot of guys who do customs though, and do custom B. Arthur figures now.
If they do custom B. Arthur figures, they should do custom Betty White and custom Rue McClanahan figures too. That in the Star Wars universe, I'm thinking.
Was Betty White in Star Wars?
No, but she was on Golden Girls, so.
Oh yeah.
Anthony says it's a new Disney Plus special in November. Oh, cool. Then I'll check it out.
They should put C-3PO in the Golden Girls, because he's gold. He's not a girl.
Oh, thank you, Kevin. Kevin says Spider-Man is looking mighty fine. Franco, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that does look good.
Thanks.
I'm not even looking at you guys.
I know. Well, this is the way we usually.
Yeah, we usually don't have video on. Yeah.
Video, yeah.
And then we stop talking when we're inking.
And usually we send pictures of our progress through chat.
Skypeage.
So now we don't have to, because you can just look up.
Through Skypeage.
Let's see. Wayne says we need a Lego B. Arthur. I know. Facebook user, I'm sorry, they don't have your name up here because you didn't allow Facebook to use it. You have to give them permission. It says they should do a shot-for-shot remake of the original holiday special.
They should.
Lego. They should, yeah.
Even the singing with Lena Horne. Was that Lena Horne? Was that her name?
Was Lena Horne or Diane Carroll? I forget.
Diane Carroll, yeah. She goes, "Oh, you're so whatever she told. I don't know. You're so big." Did she say that though?
I don't know.
You're so big. You're so happy. You're so excited. She says something inappropriate, weird to him. Oh, you're so large.
Wayne says they have a Funko Golden Girl. They do have Funko Golden Girls, but I hate those Funko dolls.
There's
I don't like their eyes. They look dead, like a doll's eyes.
NECA makes 8-inch Mikos type Golden Girls. the cloth. They're Migos scale, but not quite Migos. But I haven't bought them. I don't know if I can. They were like $30 each or something. I just customize them. Use a Bruce Wayne head to make a B. Arthur. That'll work.
A Bruce Wayne head.
Yeah, just paint him gray. Put some stuff on.
Paint it gray. Just leave it that way. Paint it gray.
Just the whole head gray, skin and everything.
Oh, look, it's B. Arthur.
It's B. Arthur. Yeah.
Oh, that's
the Archie Bunker in there. Didn't she start out on Archie? See,
yeah.
Stuff that Yoko chips.
Archie, yeah.
Yoko Chips will go on a rant right now and it starts searching. Yeah, she's married to this person. She died in 1984. That's Johnny.
Space Ghost and Spider-Man. Cool. I wonder how Avengers, X-Men, Fantastic Four would look like in an Art Balthazar style. I'm going to go on the record and say they would look like Art drew them.
Yeah. That was always the problem I had trying to get jobs like drawing SpongeBob and Family Guy and stuff. I tried out for all these jobs, and they always said that we can't accept these because it looks like you drew them. They're in your style. And I said, well, that's how I draw. And they said, that's why you can't do licensed stuff. It's weird. Like I tried out for SpongeBob and for Family Guy and Curious George and for Rugrats, and I can never get the job because of that. Because it blasted my metal body,
I hate that time that you were turned into a cyborg and couldn't draw those things.
Yeah. That. It all happens.
Wayne likes that. It's awesome. Bruce's head for B. Arthur. He likes that.
Yeah, we'll paint it up gray. Maybe add some blue eyeshadow or something.
I love that you just leave the head gray, and everybody knows it's B. Arthur.
Yes, it's B. Arthur. What's that? That's a B. Arthur cousin. And you know that like custom community amigos people respect each other. So there's different levels of customizers. So if there's a guy who's obviously not as talented, just starting out, everyone will still encourage him. And they'll say, if he says this is my gray-headed Bruce Wayne, it's B. Arthur, everyone will say, oh, I can see it. Oh yeah, you did good. That's a good choice of boots, stuff like that. So it's kind of fun.
That's
no one
awesome.
will say, man, that sucks. They'll all say, oh, that's a good start. Yeah, it looks great. Yeah, so that's what I like about the customizers. So really, you never know if your customs are good or not. It's kind of like the kindergarten bringing home a drawing and you put it on a fridge. Like, oh, it's awesome.
Well, it's like when people bring their portfolios by sometimes. Yeah. If it's really bad, you try to be like more positive and give them feedback. Yeah. But you're tougher on the people that are like almost there. Like their stuff like is almost there. You got to be a little bit more critical because if they put in the extra work, they can make it. But some people are just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
Yeah, just keep drawing, man. You're on your way. Just keep drawing. You got it.
And it's true because, you don't have to be the greatest artist to make comics. Just make your own comics.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I learned that too because I'm not real good, I convince people I am, though.
You make your own style, man. You make it. You make your own style. You do it. You want
I am. I am a little critical on guys who are real good. And I said, why are you showing me this? Go draw comics. Stop fooling around with me.
Yeah.
I did say that before. You're wasting your time showing me this stuff. Go draw comics. What's wrong with you, kid?
Wayne likes the perspective on my buildings. Thank you, Wayne. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Wayne has good perspective, too. Every time I see him, I see all 3 points, He's got a horizon line, that Wayne does.
It always freaks my kids out when I teach them perspective. Because then we go through all the points of perspective and 1 point, 2 point, and then 3 point, 5 point, and 6 point, and then I show them a multi-point perspective.
Oh.
Like an aerial view, orbed or whatever, and they freak out. And I'm like, all right, now we got to draw that.
I thought you were going to say they freak out when you teach them about perspective because you use Wayne as an example and you bring him in there.
That's true.
My friend Wayne.
In front of the class.
Yeah.
Put him in the horizon line. Yeah, he's good.
You look at him. He has perspective. That's what you tell him.
Perspective. He's a good man. That's all true.
I forgot it. I was drawing it upside down for a second.
I'm almost done here. Putting them in TIFF form. replacing the old ones.
I'm
I wonder
painting
if
in
this one
crayon.
will.
I'm painting in crayon today. That's what I'm doing.
You're
Doing a
painting
crayon.
with crayon?
Yeah, I'm doing a crayon painting. That's what's happening today. I felt
Oh,
like
cool. I can't see the camera now because I'm using both screens. But you could see me, and I'm going to see you soon. I have only 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, it looks like. I'm going to try to upload this as we're streaming. I don't know if it'll do it. It'll probably show up corrupt. Can you re-upload pages? 5 through 70?
if you have to beg out or something, come back. You can. That's fine.
Nah, I'm good because nobody's working on anyway. It's late. Look at it by Monday. Hopefully, it doesn't cut me out of broadcast.
Wayne says, "Yes, I freak out Franco's students with my Canadian multi-point perspective." It's true.
He's got points. He got at least 6, 7 points.
Mm-hmm.
Most people have 3. Wayne has 7. 8, depending on what day it is.
How many points of articulation does Wayne have, though?
Probably
He's
only has
140. 2.
Yeah, probably
5.
only has 2.
And the Star Wars characters had 5.
He's got 5. I was going to say 147, but depends. 148 on certain days. I know I have at least 2 right now. Ooh, look at 2. Oh, 3 pages. Anything hidden? I got 3 pages.
Wow.
There's
Johnny,
spoilers right now. Spoilers. Spoilers to be had, folks.
Yeah, I feel weird. Johnny's not yelling at us right now, but he could. He'll probably pop on and yell at us.
We could go to sleep and then have him yell at us. He can yell at us in our dreams too.
Sometimes that happens. I feel like he's yelling at me.
He yells at everybody. Yoko Chips. BPM news time. Sports and weather on the 8s. Says the Joker is, how shall I say this? Sees the world differently. Come along, young Bruce. We must get home for dinner. That was the stuff I had to fix. That
I
was
still
one of
haven't
the
seen
lines.
Joker, the movie.
Really?
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
Where you been?
Oh. It's
Not
not
sure.
streaming it's not streaming anywhere.
I'm not sure if it was good, but I liked it.
It was scary.
It was creepy.
Yeah.
It was weird. Like,
Mhm.
disturbing, weird, and
Yeah.
it's not very uplifting at all. But if you want to go into the movie and not be so shocked, just watch Taxi Driver, and it's the exact same movie.
Hmm.
It's pretty much beat for beat. Everything's the same. But it's the same movie. But it's Joker-ish. But Taxi Driver is the same thing. But I like them both. And I saw Taxi Driver about 2 weeks before I saw the Joker movie. And as I watched the Joker movie, I'm like, because I didn't do it on purpose. I just happened to watch it. And then when the Joker movie came out, I went and saw it. And so it was kind of like it's almost like an homage to Taxi Driver, which is fine. It's not a remake, but it's very, very similar. But it's, I didn't ruin anything because, well, maybe I did. Maybe I spoiled it for you. But I still like it, though. I bought the DVD, but we never watched it. And I think it's a brilliant movie, but I don't know if it's good.
It's not
Is he good as the
rewatchable.
Joker?
He's excellent.
Yeah, he's great as Joker. Yeah, everything the movie's getting, like all the praise and stuff, it deserves it. But it's not I haven't seen it again.
Yeah, it's just a creepy movie, and the rewatchability, because like when you watch it the first time, it's so like kind of exhausting and brings you like down. You know, you're like, wow, it's weird. It's hard to describe because it's good.
Yeah.
And then like when you get home, you're like, wow, maybe I should watch that again. But then you're thinking, I don't have to.
Yeah, it definitely makes you think about it. Like 4 days later, still thinking about the movie. That's kind of how you know a movie's good, though. It really sticks. and I'm glad that it was made. And it is in the Batman universe. It's in canon to Batman stories, and it actually fits within the Dark Knight,
Right.
like the Christopher Nolan stuff. Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's real. Like he could be Heath Ledger, or he could be the character that inspired Heath Ledger Joker. You know, because that's what the movie does. We don't know if he's the Joker or the first one.
Or a Joker.
Yeah, a Joker. Yeah, because according to DC Comics now, there's 3 Jokers. So when you know that, he could be one of those guys. Like he could be the first one. So you never know. But because Heath Ledger Joker seemed to be similar age to Batman in that movie. In this one, he would be much older.
Yeah.
But I like it. It was good. I don't know. Yeah, it was really good. But I haven't seen it yet again because people want to watch it in my house, but I'm like, I don't feel like it tonight. It's real weird.
Wayne says the Joker was definitely a cross between Taxi Driver and King of Comedy. Yes, I agree.
That is what it is. Yeah, it is. Visible.
Which Joker do you think was better, Heath Ledger's or
Heath Ledger?
Joaquin?
Oh, I don't know. They were both really good.
Both good, yeah.
Because they both won the Academy Award for Joker.
Yep.
I'd like Ledger was not criminally insane. He was just crazy, like insane, like mentally disturbed. Heath Ledger was, or not, Joaquin was mentally disturbed.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think he got that mixed up.
Yeah, I had it mixed up. But Joaquin was not, he was mentally disturbed, but he was not a criminal yet. But the Joker, Heath Ledger Joker, he was the criminally insane. He had a plan.
Yeah.
He wanted to cause chaos. And the Joaquin Phoenix was just mentally challenged, like not challenged, mentally insane. He had mental health problems.
Disturbed, yeah, he was disturbed, definitely.
He was depressed and angry. But Ledger was, he wanted to bring down the gangs. Heath Ledger Joker had more of a mastermind planning. He was smarter. But the Joaquin Phoenix Joker wasn't given an opportunity yet to be a mastermind. It wasn't about it. He kind of was. At the end, with his intentions at the end, was kind of a master plan, but he wasn't like Heath Ledger Joker robbed the bank and he blew up the guy's face with the gun, and he had the school buses. And he burned a pile of money. He was a different character, but I like them both, man. Joker's just really cool. It was good. I will watch it again eventually.
Was Cesar Romero's Joker your favorite villain from that old Batman show, or
I liked him.
Or did you like the Riddler the best?
I like Riddler. I liked them all. I never liked the Catwoman episodes when I was a kid, or the Penguin. I didn't like the Penguin that much.
I didn't
really like the Penguin as a kid.
Yeah, I like Catwoman now, but
he was annoying. He was annoying. I'm like, why does he have to do that?
I like them all now. I hated the King Tut ones.
Me too.
I didn't like King Tut because he's just a fat guy.
I think
but I like the traps were cool.
The old Batman. I think they're on the Roku channel. If you guys have a Roku streaming stick, they give you the Roku channel, and I think they're all on there.
Oh,
you can watch them all on there for free. I believe.
I got them all on DVD.
I know, but it's just easier to pop it on streaming.
No, I know. I know. I got all the new Star Wars movies on DVD, and they're still wrapped up.
Yep. I watched them streaming.
Wrapped up.
Yeah, I watched them all on because I own them all streaming, but now I can watch them all on Disney too. So
yeah,
I feel weird because like I have them on streaming, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to waste my streaming version of them, so I'll watch them on Disney. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Yes. But it's realistic.
Yeah, I bought Avengers Endgame, and I've never watched it because I just watch it on streaming.
Right.
Oh my God, those last two Marvel movies are still the best. I think the two best comic book movies of all time.
Yeah, like superhero comic book. Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
superheroes. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
but here's the question: would they have been if all those other movies didn't come first?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, right. Because it's
Mhm.
part of the build-up and the story.
And you have characters,
Yeah.
by the time Infinity War shows up.
I mean, because
You
even
know
though
all-
we know them because we read comics, but I think the movies it's such a good job.
Yeah, plus when you look at them, I think Thor had the biggest character arc of all the characters.
Yeah, he did.
Right.
Because he not only did he get a haircut, but he got his eye pulled out and he lost his brother, his sister, his dad. He had the biggest character arc. Even though that second movie of Thor was kind of boring.
Thor kind of mellowed out too. Like he became in the first movie, he was like very like serious and stuff, and then the more time he spent with the Avengers and on Earth, he became a little bit more laid back and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't obsessed about being king anymore after a while either. He just wanted to,
Cap, they're all good, man. They're so good, those movies. The last two Avengers movies were good. And there's something we saw. It's either a commercial or video or some meme or something that we saw that used clips from Endgame in there. I think it might have been a commercial for Nike or something. I don't even know. But my wife saw that. It was just yesterday. She goes, "What is that?" I said, "That's Endgame." "Did you see that?" I go, "Yeah." She goes, "When did you see that?" I said, "Remember that time I asked if you wanted to go to movies and you said no, you don't care?" I'm like, "Yeah, that was that. That was 2 years ago." "Yes."
Yeah.
I said, "When's it coming out?" I said, "It's already on Disney or whatever, Netflix, Disney." So I want to watch them, hopefully.
Ooh, I've been missing stuff. Let's see. Let's see. The Joker was definitely a cross between Heath Ledger. Kevin Bixby says Heath Ledger as the Joker. Wayne says I love Heath Ledger's disappearing pencil trick.
Yeah.
Max says, what about the Joker in the 1966 Batman? Cesar Romero was just always good. He was over the top.
Yeah, they're all good. Yeah.
Wayne says Catwoman was my favorite as a kid, then the Joker. Yeah.
Be right back.
Oh yeah, man.
You're good.
And then Max says all crime bosses have a gimmick these days. Wait for Avengers 5. It is the Age of Galactus or Secret Wars. Oh, possibly. I saw something online the other day, that 2020 is the first time in 10 years that Captain America is not going to be on the screen.
Wow.
On the big screen.
Crazy.
So it's been going on for 10 years. And this year is
we
the
were
first year
kids,
that
we
it's
had
like,
Cap. We had that motorcycle Cap with the helmet and stuff.
yeah, Red Brown, right?
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man's done. What do you think?
It looks good. I'm uploading Archimaniacs right now. It's working. It's not stalling. I'm going to open up some monkeys, but I'm going to wait for this to finish uploading. I got a few pages, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more pages to upload, but I'm waiting for these to finish.
Nice.
Feels good, man, to finish a project.
I know.
It's
I couldn't work on anything.
It's not just nuts, it's nuts.
I had a little bit of an existential meltdown last night, so I was venting a little bit on lines and stuff. But
was it a COVID knockdown or whatever it called?
It was a lot of things knocked down, just things knocked down, and
I understand.
But I started writing things, and my point was that I get out of the funk by creating artwork, which I'm doing tonight, which is why I called it. But also writing, and I've done a lot of writing. I think since March, with being home in between school stuff, and all summer, I've written like 4 full graphic novels.
Wow.
Over 120 pages, 4 of them. I've written a novel. I've written a 75,000 word novel in since March. Like a prose novel.
75,000 words?
Yep.
That's one book or
one
all
book.
combined?
No,
wow.
That's a different book. That's a novel. I wrote a novel, like a prose novel, like words, not a graphic novel.
Like real sentences and stuff?
Yeah, that's in addition to the 4 graphic novels.
Wow.
And then a whole bunch of different stories. I've written some stuff. I've written some scripted stuff that we're doing. Yeah, it's crazy.
Are you gonna like pitch your novel to try to get published? What you gonna do, or did you just write?
No, I talked to my agent about it, and she wants to see it. So yeah, it's crazy. But like it didn't dawn on me. I was just like working every day, working. And then like I was thinking about it yesterday. I'm like, holy crap, I did all of this. And
that's cool.
It kind of freaked me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, when you look back at like all the bulk of work we do together and separately, it's incredible. Yeah, I have I've been taking all my sketchbooks that I've written over the years, and I've been looking through them for old stories, and I've been transferring on the weekends. I transfer them to the page, to the computer, so I can put them up digitally. And I've discovered a lot of cool stories. So it's going to be fun to see Hero Man and Spider Monkey. And this weekend I'll probably draw, or after Pets, I am going to draw some Golden.
Now you're redrawing stuff, or you scanning the pages?
I'm drawing them from my notes.
I see.
My thumbnails.
Yeah.
Because I thumbnailed the pages, but I'm taking them from my sketchbooks and putting them in the digital. So I could I drawn them all digital, putting them in there. It's kind of like scanning them.
Yeah.
I got to do one at a time.
But
I got my last 7 pages. Here they go. Page 82. 83.
But it was scary because I'm definitely working through something this summer, and I've had my most prolific summer ever. I can't believe like I did all of that. It kind of, like I was saying, it freaked me out a little bit because that's at least 4 graphic novels.
Yeah.
The couple for DC, and then the one with Jason May.
Yeah.
And then
I know what these are, yeah.
And then mine, and that's not including the other ones. So these are ones that I actually finished. So there's 4 that are more than 120 pages each, or at least 120 pages. And then the novel that I just started. Because remember I was doing my quarantine post?
Yeah.
Kevin, thank you. He says my Spidey looks awesome. Thank you, sir. Remember I was doing my quarantine post, and that was kind of like helping me. And then I said to myself, like, why am I doing this? I could be putting it towards like something, because I'm never going to do anything with the quarantine post. They were just for online fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So then when I stopped doing those is when I started writing the novel.
Oh,
and
cool.
I'm up to like close to 75,000 pages because I did a word count. Not pages, 75,000 words. So I did a word count the other day.
That's all crazy, like.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
3PO's back. Are there still people out there watching? Oh, there's 2 people at least.
I'm going to draw a few pages from Beppo, the Super Monkey.
Wish I could show you what I was drawing.
I'm not supposed to show this, but I'm going to anyway. This guy here has been changed. This guy right here, this Franco guy, they told me that he has to be more diverse. So they gave me a description of what he should look like. So they don't want him to look like that no more.
You're editing me out of the book?
Well, I'm not. They are. Warner Brothers.
Those bastards.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm going to draw Superman right now. Superman's a little sweaty from having kryptonite touch his butt.
Ooh.
Yeah. I liked when we were talking about Tony Danza, if Tony Danza was Superman. Oh, you weren't here for that, Art.
No.
You're like, hey, this guy, he wear a tank top? And we were like, this Clark Kent, does he box? And can he be called Tony?
Yeah. We called Tony Kent?
And also, he refused to say, I like pink very much. I don't like pink very much. I'll say, I like orange. I like blue. I don't like pink.
Mona.
He
Like
wanted to
Mona,
make
very well.
costume changes.
Yeah.
Let me talk
He
to
wanted him to drive a car too.
Zack Snyder. Come here. Let me
Yeah.
run this by you. What if
Aren't they-
what if Superman had red boxing gloves? That kind of fits the character a little bit.
That's right.
Boxing shorts too instead of those underpants.
That's right. These look like underpants.
I
Why
heard
would I
you're
wear
going to try to do
underpants?
a Who's the Boss reboot or something, or a reunion. You
Yeah.
want to do a show with him and Alyssa Milano.
Yeah, we talked about that too. Yeah, they're
Oh, sweet.
doing that. You missed everything, man. Come on.
Yeah, I know. I like Alyssa. She's on my
Let's see.
list.
Wayne says the quarantine posts were great. Franco, thank you, sir. Andrew Clark, any new? Oh yeah, commercials. Yes. I have ideas for them. I just need my son's help to produce them and make them, but they will be coming soon. I promise. And Wayne says, "Can I change the red briefs to red boxing shorts?" Yeah. See. Yeah.
So he's listening.
It's funny. Sometimes I don't know if we're funny or just stupid.
I think we're just like everyone else.
Maybe both. Yeah, everyone gets it. We have comedy for the working man. You know, they come to us for a stress relief. You know, working all day, working hard, and they need something.
Hardly
to
working.
escape. Yeah, they need something to escape. So, like, I'm gonna go see what those all your podcast guys are doing. They're all good friends, and they all draw comics. What could be wrong with that? You know?
A lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of trouble brews from that.
Another drama.
You guys see Superman? See my Superman face? There he is.
Yeah. Oh
He's
man,
getting
he looks
sick
all
from-
hurting.
That's
Yeah,
him.
he's sick from kryptonite. It's part of the story, though. It's because all of the superheroes are all in these super pet books, but the super pets are the ones who save the day. Like right now, Superman, he's getting kryptonite. He's getting red kryptonite exposure, and it turns him into a giant monkey, a giant gorilla, if you will.
Ooh, I should.
Tonight. Thought it made him angry.
Red kryptonite is unpredictable. The red
Oh,
one.
okay.
It could do anything. It could. In the old days, it turned his head into a lion. Gave him a lion head and lion hands.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
That means he can't tell the truth because he's lying.
Speaking of video,
Dad joke.
Dad jokes. Mhm.
I should promote DC Fandom on the 22nd.
Yeah.
I did a couple of videos. That'll
Did
be
you
up
do a
there.
video? Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
I did a couple of videos. They asked me
I did one, but I don't think it made the deadline. I gave him a video. They might use it elsewhere. But that's cool.
They sent me a camera setup.
Really?
Yeah, they sent me camera and lights and stuff like that.
Oh, they didn't do that for me.
Yeah, they didn't do that for me.
They just told me they want videos. I did 2 videos for them recently, but I don't think it's going to be on DC Fandom. But that's cool, man. You see
Wayne
a lot
says,
of cool
"Ooh,
stuff.
Kryptonite suppository." Ew. Oh, Wayne.
Yeah, right in there. Goes right in there.
Goes right in. How does it go
Goes right
again?
in there. Just goes right in there. That's right. Goes right in there. That's
Right in there.
Goes right in there. Yeah, that's right. It goes right in there. I wonder if he remembers that. My brother's kind of losing his mind a little bit. I don't know what's going on with him. I saw him yesterday, 2 days ago. It's all right.
Who, your brother?
Yeah. His eyes are glassy. But that's just him now. It's just like that. I wonder if he remembers the suppository. Just let it go there. I wonder if he remembers. I'm going to ask him. I'll just show him one. I'll give him one. Here you go. Just have any memories?
Memories, like the corners of my mind.
When's the DC Fandom launch? It's like real soon, right?
The 22nd. It's like 24 hours. I think they announced like some of the celebrity stuff. Like they're gonna have a Teen Titans table read, something like that, and then
Is it just a 24-hour thing?
yeah, it's just for 24 hours only.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's basically like a convention, like a
Oh, I didn't know that.
like an online convention. Yeah.
That's cool.
So those of you out there are gonna have to check my my videos. They will be highly more produced than this show. I can
That
guarantee.
sounded like something Trump would say. Highly more
Highly-
produced.
More produced.
Camera, woman, TV.
Yeah, what was that?
Camera, Franco, draw. Yeah.
See, I remember that. I remember. Camera, draw, Superman, butthole.
Franco.
See, I remember all of it. I can do that. 1, 2, 3,
Buckle my shoe.
4. Uh-huh. It's like my son said we were watching, my wife was watching a housewife show. Is this the show they bleached their buttholes? I'm like, oh. So he said those ladies. And I was laughing.
Did he say that?
Yeah. Isn't it, aren't these those women who bleached their buttholes?
That's
Like,
funny.
I'm laughing real hard. My wife's like, what? I'm like, yeah, they do that. I guess so. Housewife show. What do those housewives do? I want to do like a housewives of northwest suburbs of Chicago. I want to do that.
They have a whole bunch of them. They have like in Atlanta or California or whatever.
But none of them are waiting at the bus stop with the kids. That's what I'm saying. Like they're not housewives. They're wives and they live in a house, but they're not like housewives like the ones that we know and grew up with. They're the ones who watch kids and have to cook and stuff and take the dog off for a walk and open bank accounts and stuff like that and yell at
I think our housewives are just different housewives because they don't.
Yeah, the housewives with makeup and long fingernails
And
they
bleach
can't,
buttholes apparently.
and bleach buttholes and they can't get their stuff dirty. I don't know. And the big lip chick from the big lip chick from
Oh, Lisa
Melrose Place is on there.
Lisa Rinna?
Yeah, that's her. Yeah. Lisa.
Oh yeah, my wife watches that one, and Denise Crosby is on that, and who else? John Mellencamp's daughter or something like that. She was
Yeah,
telling me.
and Fraser's wife was on her too for a little while.
Right. Yeah.
I'm only told these things because I don't know which ones are who.
Right. Yeah.
But there's a new one too. Who's a celebrity? Oh, Denise Richardson. Yeah, Charlie Sheen's wife.
Mhm.
And she's like touching other ladies now. She likes them. She likes the ladies now. Which
Yeah, it is what it is.
okay, whatever. I think it's for the show,
Right.
but it's all right. I know
Ooh,
the podcast.
Wayne has a good idea. The women of Harold's Chicken.
Oh my God, that would be so good. Nobody would be talking; they'd just be chewing, licking their fingers. That's good. Oh man, my mouth just watered. See, all you gotta do is say the name Harold. Maybe that. I wonder if that's why I like Harold Baines so much in the Sox. He's always been my favorite player, Harold Baines.
That's probably why. But
Maybe.
when's the first time you ever had Harold's Chicken?
Um,
Do you remember when it first?
Yeah.
Because I remember the first time I had it.
Yeah, me too.
I was with you.
yeah, it was in. I used to get Harold's when I was in my 20s, like around 1996, 95. It was the Pulp Fiction years because I had my roommate and I used to get Harold's Chicken every payday, and I would just get a bucket because the bucket was like 24 pieces, and so I would just I'd get the bucket and then eat whatever on the first day, but then I would have a whole bunch of pieces left over for throughout the week. And every day I come home from work and heat up a piece. That's what would happen. That's
Nice.
my first chicken, my first Harold's, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I discovered it because I heard about it and I just tried it, and it was close to my house, and it was a safe location that I could go into. But I had to go in there before dark, because then it.
And you had to act mad when you were in there.
Yeah, you got to be mad. Just state your purpose and leave. No lollygagging. No making friends. Just got to get out of there.
I like that most people remember their first kiss, but Art remembers his first Harold's Chicken.
But yeah, man. Changed my life. And then when I moved away and all this life happens and separates you from where you grew up, then I moved to the suburbs. And then anytime we went to the city, I would look for Harold's. But Harold's is always in a rough neighborhood I can never quite get to, especially in a car full of wife and kids. It's not very healthy to wander. So I would go to the downtown one if I was downtown. But then one of the podcast listeners texted me that there was a Harold's like 13 minutes from my house. And so I started going there. That's what changed my life, which was a glorious day.
That's all true.
Mm-hmm. Superman is finished. I ate them. I have more to do. I got to change this guy, make him diverse. But I don't want to do that right now. I want to make him diverse now. So I'm pushing back on diversity. Is that bad? I'm going to draw Lois and Clark here eating sushi. And the diverse guy in the background.
You should have Lois and Clark eating sushi, and then a very angry Aquaman in the background.
Oh yeah, he'd be mad. It's like biting his cousins, right? I don't want to ink this page either. I want to find something more exciting.
Kevin Bixby says, "How could you not remember your first Harold's chicken?" I know,
man, it's life changer. We waited 3 hours for Harold's last time we went. We still
with Kevin,
it. Yeah. We waited forever, man. I don't know why it takes so long, but they do. And knowing that is half the battle. Once you know you're going to be there for a while. My daughter wants Harold's chicken, and she said, "We going to get Harold's chicken this weekend or what?" That's what she said. I'm like, "Yeah, we'll go." My kids, teenage drama and angst. That's what I'm faced with. Angst. School will feature that in about 10 more years.
I know. I was going to say, I'm at the same place you were when I met you. You had little kids at home.
Yeah. At my wit's end. Usually you could be at your wit's end, but then the ends meet up at one point, so then it's kind of even out.
So what are you saying? It's like burning a candle at both ends, but they meet all the way around?
Yeah. Eventually the flame dies down.
That's good. I was worried.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to, while it's on fire, that's the part. You got to maintain it. But it will drive you nuts. It will wish you were not where you are at the moment. It will make you wish you didn't have big hair, but you do.
You got big in hair. Big hair.
Yeah, it's thick. It's not falling yet. Usually it gets curly, and it gets the curly ringlets, and then it falls. I might do that. Maybe next time I show up to the convention, I'll have giant hair. The only thing bad is I can't wear hats. The hats don't stay on.
Mm.
It pushes.
I like when people don't recognize you when you don't have a hat on.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, thank you, Wayne. He says, "Great Batman." Thank you.
Yeah, Wayne's good, man.
Caged chicken, the story of Harold's. Yeah.
Caged chicken?
Caged chicken, yeah.
It's good. I haven't been to Harold's. It's kind of an investment. You can't just go there like spontaneous. You got to actually plan it now because it's rough. I don't know why they're like that now. Going to Harold's is it's an investment of time. So what are you doing Saturday? Nothing? Want to get Harold's? Because that's what's going to take you all day. Get there 2 in the afternoon. You're finally eating by 6. It's kind of what's happening.
That's okay now because there's nothing else to do. I mean, I guess there's baseball. Is it weird watching baseball without fans though? Art?
Yeah, but they pump in the sounds for the fans.
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
that's
got
to be weird too, though, right?
Yeah, it's still exciting. The Sox are doing pretty good this year. They're doing good. They're exciting. They have a good team. But the Cubs, man, they're like 13-3. They're like taking over.
Wow.
Yeah, and so many people are suspecting
The
that
fix is in.
no, not the fix.
Oh.
I'm going to tell you, you might agree with me after I say these things to you. Ever since the Cubs won 2016, the world has gone crazy. Things have been happening in the world that are not right, that
That's
are
true.
not normal, that are not what we expected. I don't want to get into specifics, but things are coming since 2016. Things are happening that are not quite what we were blown away. Everything that happened, like, what? I can't believe that happened. What? That happened too? What? Kids are home from school for 8 months? So the thing that people are saying now is that the Cubs will go to the World Series again. But in order to fix the world,
They
the
have to
Cubs
lose.
have to lose to reset.
In dramatic fashion.
Things back to normal. Yeah.
That's funny. I get that.
Yeah, it makes sense, right?
And they probably have to lose to someone like the Yankees, right? Who are like a traditional team that wins a lot of World Series.
No, they have to lose to the White Sox.
Oh, that
That's
makes
what I want.
sense.
That's what I have. Because the Sox won in 2005, and after they won, the world was just fine. Everything was glorious from 2005 to 2016.
Right.
And then the Cubs won, and everything went to hell. Everything.
To hell with you.
Home. People are home. Yeah.
You know, you said
All the Cub fans are going to get mad at me now.
you said you're gonna believe me after this explanation, and usually when people say that, I say, this is it's gonna be a load of crap. No,
Yeah.
But you are right. I did.
It makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of like when Keanu Reeves saw that black cat in that movie, and he goes, I just saw the same cat twice.
Yeah.
Deja vu, right?
Yeah.
The Matrix. That's what it's like. And maybe I could be wrong. I'm not right. I'm not claiming to be right. It's just my own theory that's in my brain. But you can disagree with me, but just don't hate me.
I get it.
Yeah.
Kevin Bixby said, "No, I can't take the Cubs making the series and losing."
Oh, these Cub guys. See, because Cub fans, I get it. They're going to hate me. They're going to say, they're going to tell me, the Cub fans are going to say, fornication with your mother, Baltazar. And then they're going to say obscene words to me. And I don't mean to do that. It's just my thoughts. I don't hate anybody. I'm not a hater of the Cubs. I really wish they would do well.
Right.
I'm not a hater of any baseball team, especially Chicago.
You know,
but I'm just saying that's what it might take to reset the world.
You know what was going to happen this summer, and I had talked to you about it. My buddy Reno, you know Reno.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We were gonna come to Chicago for like a long weekend, and we were gonna go see. We wanted to see a Cubs game, and in the normal world, we were gonna come to Chicago. We were gonna see a Cubs game, and we were gonna do it this year. Mm-hmm. We were talking about it last year. Cubs game, White Sox game, look at Benny's.
Oh my God!
All that stuff.
Take them to Harold. We can take them to Harold to punish them.
We were gonna do all that stuff, and now, no.
Yeah, we can't. See, Baby Jesus said no. Stop.
Hold it right there, buddies. The Cubs said no.
It's the Cubs' fault.
So that's what you're saying right now.
Uh-huh. The Cubs, not their fault. It's just a chain reaction from what they've done.
No, screw it. I blame them now.
Yeah, they won the World Series and altered the universe. We didn't know this was the backlash of doing that thing. It brought joy to many people, millions of people who watched them only on cable TV, all the way in Arizona. That kid in Utah is very happy because the Cubs won. But henceforth, the outcome of the future of the world.
It's like Marty. It's like when Biff took that almanac.
Yeah.
Marty. Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. So you just have to be aware that is what happened. I'm not saying this with hate. Just observational. What else could it be?
Someone took the almanac back from the future and they bet on the Cubs.
Did they? So I hope the Sox do well this year. They're going to go to the World Series. It's going to be Cubs, White Sox, World Series. And the Sox are going to come in to the World Series through the wild card game. No one's going to want them, or no one's going to believe that they're going to do it. But they're going to come in there through wild card. They're going to win with a win or die game, win or go home game, and that's what's going to happen. They're going to fight and get to the Cubs game, and they're going to beat the Cubs that way too. It's going to be Game 7 World Series with the Cubs, and like everything that happens this year, when the White Sox win, people will burn stuff downtown. Things will burn. Police cars will be on fire. People will be killed.
I'm laughing.
All that stuff's going to happen.
That's not funny, though.
No, it's not funny, but that's what's going to happen. Because that is what happens. People get killed. People get burnt. And then kids stay home from school.
People get burnt.
People get burnt. That's just what's going to happen. I know I'm losing followers as we speak. Like, that guy, Big Harry, might be cool. It looks like Prince, but we hate him now.
Looks like Prince.
Yeah, don't worry. No one's watching us.
Here's what I look like, Prince. Ready?
Oh, there you
go. I heard Purple Rain in Spanish one time, and it was called Purpura.
Purpura.
Purpura. Purpura. Yeah. That Artie's better in the morning. I don't know where his brain goes after 7 p.m. Talking about Cubs altering the universe. It's good, but you don't know. I could be a Cub fan or a Sox fan.
Yeah, Kevin Bixby's like, I'm not that bad of a Cubs fan. No hate, it's baseball.
Yeah, I love baseball.
Someone's been messing with time. Berenstein to Berenstein. Berenstein to Berenstain. Cubs win the series. World turned upside down. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened. Nothing's been right since 2016. Everything's been weird and different. You know? Even the Star Wars movies that came out since 2016. People are like, what the hell was that? You know? They're indifferent. Like when we were kids and even when we saw the prequels, everybody's like, that was awesome. And it took like 15 years to realize, wait, they weren't as good as we remember. But when we saw them, they were cool. But these movies, the new movies, the next day people are angry, tweeting and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, you could go and enjoy them, but then if you go online, you realize, wait, you were wrong. You enjoyed them, but no, you were wrong. You go see Batman fight Superman, and you're like, that wasn't bad. But then when you go on the internet, you realize you were wrong. You know, it's like, oh, Justice League, it wasn't bad. But no, you go on the internet, you were wrong again. See? But when you go to watch a movie in the 1980s, the first Punisher with Dolph Lundgren, you're like, yeah, it was cool. And nobody tell you were wrong ever. Until now, you could review it.
Now, I was going to say, now you were wrong.
You were wrong. And so you watch The Matrix, Matrix 2, Matrix 3. And to this day, I still think The Matrix 3 was the best. Okay, wait, hear me out.
Okay.
It was the best ending to a trilogy. I'm not saying the movie was great. I'm not saying it was the best movie. But I think it was the best ending to any trilogy.
When he became Superman?
Spoilers. 4 movies, though.
No, Superman. when Keanu became Superman.
Neo.
Keanu? Oh, yeah.
At the end.
All of that. I really liked the way Matrix 3 was because.
Okay, well, I'm about to ruin your life.
You could. I got to go on the internet. You were wrong, Baltazar.
No, I'm going to ruin your life because production is starting, I believe, in Germany or somewhere on Matrix 4 in the next couple months.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's not the end.
So it's not the end.
It's not a trilogy no more. It's a quadrilogy.
Like Indiana Jones movies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's no longer 3. It's 4. It's 4 with digital monkeys.
Mutt Williams.
See, you could see it. That's Indiana Jones, another one. I really liked it, except for a few parts. But then you go on site, like, and then the internet points out the other parts that you missed that were bad. Like, oh, I feel like that was a bad part. I enjoyed that. I liked the refrigerator. That was clever. That was very 0070. But no, you're wrong again. Monkeys, I agree with. All right, monkeys were not needed. That sucked. The sword fighting on the cars were sucked. But the aliens, it wasn't bad. But you go on the internet, you were wrong, Baltazar. That was
You
bad.
were wrong.
Like, so I gotta enjoy movies and not go on the internet.
Yeah, I didn't get all the hate for the aliens in that movie because in Raiders of the Lost Ark they have like supernatural stuff going on. So
Right, they
It's not
melted
any-
in the first movie.
yeah, it's
Right.
not any more
Melted.
weird than all that religious stuff.
Right.
It was cool. The monkeys threw me off. The whole chase. If they eliminate the jungle jeep chase ride, it would have been much better.
Yeah,
I liked how they went into the caverns when they with the sand stairs lowered and they had to keep going. But come on, Docs, whatever his name was. And they had to keep jumping and each fell in the water. That was cool stuff. But Mutt Williams didn't do anything really, but he was still all right.
yeah.
But I didn't like that he threw away his hat. He should have kept the hat. He should have worked like he had that Marlon Brando hat.
Yeah.
I wish he kept that through the whole movie. That would have been better.
Didn't he get Indiana Jones's hat at the end, or no?
He tried to. No, he didn't get it. You don't give it to him. But we met the guy. Remember, we met him at Wizard World
Shia LaBeouf.
or at C22.
Yeah, got my picture with him.
Yeah, he was turned out to be cool.
Then he went crazy, and now he's cool again.
Yeah, but if you go on the internet right now, we will
You're
realize
wrong.
we are wrong. Yeah, you're wrong, Baltazar.
Well, just wait a few
Jungle
minutes, and the comments will tell us we're wrong.
Yeah, Jungle movie was awful. You suck, Baltazar.
Wayne
Yeah.
says, was it the Cubs in 2016 or the internet that caused this downfall? Ooh, maybe. Yeah. R2 and 3PO were on the walls in the Well of Souls in the first Raiders movie. Yes, I knew that.
I saw that. I looked for that when we had VHS. I had a magazine that told me that. And I'm like, no way. And I looked for it and I found it before the internet, before streaming. Because now you can see it in a matter of seconds.
What scene was that?
When they're down with the snakes. All the snakes.
Yeah.
Very bad.
So they exist in the same universe, you're saying?
Yeah, they are. But according
Then there
to
was that. Go
they're ancient. C-3PO and R2 are ancient, though, according to Indiana Jones.
Yeah, well, a long
Or
time
the
ago.
other way
in the
around.
galaxy.
There was a story where Han and Chewie,
Yes.
or was it the other way around? You tell. You know it better than I do.
I read the book. I have it. Where Chewie and Han Solo crash landed on a foresty planet,
Mm-hmm.
and Han Solo couldn't get out of the Millennium Falcon in time because the natives of the land were shooting at them with arrows, and they shot Han Solo, and he was pinned to the side of the Millennium Falcon. And Chewbacca fought him off and did all his thing. But then, years later, 100 years later, Indiana Jones went looking for Sasquatch in the book. And it turns out he found him, and it was Chewbacca. And he saw the skeleton of Han Solo still hanging with the arrows from the Falcon.
See, that makes sense. That's why R2D2 is on the Well of Souls.
Yeah,
as
but-
well.
Kylo Ren killed Han Solo.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, man, why do you gotta ruin everything? Why did why did you come on tonight, Scoot?
I don't know where this fits now.
Yeah, it doesn't exist, I guess.
Man, throw that book away. Art, go get that book right now and throw it away.
Well, Kathleen Kennedy erased it anyway. Before
You're wrong for having that book, Art.
You're wrong.
Balthazar. You guys are wrong. If you go on the internet, you'll realize everything you believe in is untrue. Everything you believe in, you were wrong the whole time. I really like that movie. Nope, you go on the internet, you realize you were wrong. No. Oh, you like The Crow? Well, here it goes. You're wrong.
You're wrong.
Yeah. Crow is probably the only movie that I liked where people told me it was good. Normally, I don't like that. I still love Wolverine Origins because people told me it sucked. They're like, no, it doesn't. Or somebody told me, I forgot what it was, but I really like that movie. Wolverine Origins, I think, is great. It's how you make a superhero movie. People who never read comics. It is. because they get it all wrong from the comics, but people who don't know the comics, that's what the movie's for. I really like
Well, the thing is, like, you got movies like the Avengers movies where they don't really follow the comics that closely. They just take themes from the comics, but
Yeah.
the characters feel like the characters, even though they're not saying and doing the exact same things they do in the comics. They feel like the characters, just like Hugh Jackman felt
Yeah.
like Wolverine, even though he's like 6'4" in real life.
Yeah, and he's Australian.
Yeah, but he
Hello,
felt like
love.
Wolverine.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good though. You know, because we saw Wolverine Origins. Me and my wife went on a double date, but double date means we saw two movies. We saw Watchmen, and then right after we saw Wolverine. And she told me the Watchmen movie, she goes, that was a real bad, awful movie. I'm like, okay. But I really liked it. I thought it was cool. And then we watched Wolverine, and she said, see, that's how you make a superhero movie. I'm like, oh, okay. But I enjoyed both of them. And same with years later or whatever, we watched Fantastic Four and The Dark Knight, first Batman Nolan movie. On the same,
Batman Begins?
Yeah, Batman Begins, yeah. We watched them both on the same day. Or we had a double date again. We watched one and we went to the other movie, saw it again. And we enjoyed both of them. And she liked Fantastic Four more because it was more fun. But they were both okay, you know. Like Dark Knight was much cooler, but we both enjoyed those movies. But you could tell, like, when you watch them back to back like that, you could see the different styles, and maybe it's not a perfect pairing. Maybe you should watch something else, because one movie's definitely not like the other, but they were still cool. We'll edit that out. That's not. I don't know if we could.
We got a bunch of comments on my page that I totally missed because apparently they don't show up here for some reason. So, Scoop and Band chimed in. Jason Jack and Eddie says, oh yeah, Artie.
Oh yeah, man.
David Donovan, oh yeah, we like that guy. He says, hey guys, I'm going to miss you at New York Comic Con this year. I'm going to miss you at Hurricane. Yes, sir. Yeah, I know. There's nothing happening. Artapalooza, says Tobias. Lou Riolo, Franco, Lou.
Oh yeah, Lou.
Michelle Gonzalez says hello. Hello.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, that's it. So there.
It's good. So nobody hates me for what I say. The words I express.
Thinking of switching to digitalis because I crayoned myself out, I think.
I'm so happy I'm meeting deadlines right now. Thanks, fellas.
Oh yeah, man.
Do this.
I needed some hangout time. Yeah.
I'm drawing some digital frozen bananas.
I'm gonna switch.
They're digital.
You're wrong for drawing bananas, Artie.
Wrong.
That's wrong.
Yeah, I never realized how wrong I was after I watched movies and looked for reviews. I'm like, oh, that was pretty cool. Then I watched a review. I was wrong. I shouldn't have liked that. It's very strange. But yes, it does happen. You are wrong, sir. Nowadays, if you don't like it, people hate you. But if you do like it, you're everyone's friend. He's a great guy. He loves that movie. But if you don't like it, they hate you. How dare you? It was starring, the lead role was to a very person, whatever, and then you can't get out of it. I'm sorry, I just didn't like the movie. How dare you? It's a very powerful movie. I didn't like it. Yeah, it's all right. So I watched everything. I've been watching baseball every day. Except for
Harold
today.
Baines.
Except for today and the last 4 days, I didn't watch baseball. Harold Baines, yeah. Maybe I'll take a day. I can't, man. I gotta do stuff. I want to take a day and just sit in my living room and watch baseball.
Your kids watch baseball?
They watch it with me, yeah. And I just went to the game. We went to see the Chicago Dogs yesterday. There's a team in Rosemont, Illinois, suburb of Chicago, right where Wizard World was. Remember when we went with Johnny and all those guys to Wizard World? And we went to Bogart's, I think it was called.
Yeah.
Well, there's a mall over there.
That's the movie theater, right? Wasn't there? It's like a bunch of stuff over there, right?
Yeah, and right across there was the movie theater, and there was a expressway right across from there. It's a baseball field now. There's a team called the Chicago Dogs, and we went last night. It was my son's birthday yesterday. He's 17 now.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a working man. He works at McDonald's now, so he makes fries, and he comes home and complains. It's cool. And but yesterday I took him to the game. We all went, the whole family. But it was real cool because it's the only baseball team that's playing. All the other seasons got canceled, but the Chicago Dogs belong to a private, like an independent league. They're not associated with Major League Baseball, but they only allowed 25% of the fans, so it's real spacious. You know, everyone's real far apart. But the food is awesome. The baseball team is cool, and I have my Chicago Dogs hat. Oh, here it is. I have it here. Look, Chicago Dogs. They're the Chicago hot dogs. They're what they call the dogs.
Oh, that's
really
cool.
Yeah, Chicago Dogs, and it's real fun. And we went to the game last night. It was real cool. And my daughter told me, she's 14. She said, "Daddy, that was real cool, exciting. I was never bored." And she said, "I understood what was happening." It's like, yes. So because I watch baseball at home and then I just talk about it, they know. She knew what was happening. Plus, they're playing baseball in school. You know, when they went to school last year, they played kickball and softball and stuff like that. So she knew what was happening, and it was real fun. And she told me the best thing that a dad wants to hear, especially a baseball fan dad with your kids, what you want to hear. Oh, they're only playing 9 innings? It went by so fast. And I'm like, yes. And I'm really in my head. I'm like, we were here 3 hours. She goes, it's already over. But it was real cool. It was a good time, man. I just love watching baseball games. And the Dogs lost to the Milwaukee Milkmen. They played the Milkmen, yeah. But they weren't dressed as cows. I wanted them to be cows, but they weren't cows.
I was going to say, what league is this? Is it is it sponsored by the National Supermarkets Association?
I don't know. It's like I don't know. It finds the icons that are popular in your area, like Chicago hot dogs. And oh my God, the hot dogs in the stadium. I will argue with people. It's like New York versus Chicago pizza. Okay, the hot dogs in the Chicago Dog Stadium are. I'm going to say are. They are the best hot dogs I've ever had in Chicago.
No.
Wow.
God, they're so good.
You're wrong for saying that.
Let's go on the internet, Scoot.
Yeah.
Go on the internet and tell him he's wrong.
They were the one I bought. They got regular hot dogs. They got jumbo dogs, but they have the Chicago char dogs. Oh my God, they were so good. And I was eating them. And I bought everyone hot dogs. We're all sitting there. But I was the first one to taste the hot dog because I bought nachos for family. They're eating their nachos. And I took a bite of the hot dog and I said, wow, this is better than Portillo's. And everyone was like, no way. Like, it is? And I left it. And then my wife bit it and she said, oh, this is better than Portillo's. And I'm like, I know. And so I told my family, I'm willing to argue. I'm going to take a punch by somebody by saying this is the best hot dog that I've ever had in Chicago. But of course, people are going to say, oh, did you ever go here? But man, no hot dogs were so good. I'm not saying they're the best.
That's a high compliment because you've lived in Chicago your whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the best I've ever had. But I don't know if they're the best in Chicago. But man, were they good. I don't know how
Bixby says Carlos Zambrano pitches for the Chicago Dogs.
Oh, does he?
That's what he said.
Cubs, that guy. Zambrano was on the Cubs, wasn't he? He used to play for the Cubs. But yeah, it was a good game, a good team. There's a home run involved and stolen bases. It was real cool.
You went recently?
Just yesterday, last night.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I want to go again with Raisky and the Weasel. I want to bring those guys with me. But
And this is a league outside of Major League?
yeah, it's an independent league. So it's not associated with Major League Baseball at all. They have their own World Series. They have their own thing. And I think it's local. I think they play like Milwaukee and probably Pittsburgh or St. Louis and stuff like that. Close teams. I'm not sure who's in their league. I think Green Bay has a team and Milwaukee has a team. I'm not sure, but was it cool. Oh, and I want to say their mascot is a mustard guy called Squeeze.
Oh, yeah, I saw you put that on there about ketchup.
Yeah.
You were like, no ketchup or something like that, right? I saw that.
The bad guy is the ketchup guy, and everyone hates him. He's got hashtag no ketchup. It says hashtag no ketchup on the whole park, because you don't put ketchup on a Chicago dog. And so
would I be able to go to that park with you?
Yeah, but you can't use ketchup.
See, but that's what I was asking, because I like ketchup.
They won't put it there. No, you'll ridicule. They'll tell you you're wrong. They don't even need internet to tell you you're wrong over there. Just won't give you ketchup. You say, "Can I have ketchup?" They'll look at you. It's like, no.
So basically, what you're saying to me is, I'm going to go to this park with you when I come to Chicago, but I got to bring my own packets of ketchup.
I would recommend that. Yes. You probably can't find ketchup in that park.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I got to bring my own packets because I'm having a hot dog if I'm going.
Put it on your hat. But their gift store was the best gift store that I ever been to that was in these smaller parks, because I go to the Schaumburg Boomers Park, which is like a minor league team, and I go to the King County Cougars. And they're all these parks are within 20 minutes from my house, and it's really cool. I really enjoy it. But the Boomers and the Cougars have canceled their seasons. So the dogs, I just discovered they were still going. They're only going till second week of September. So they're almost halfway through it.
And you've never been there before?
No, this is my
one
first.
Of their games?
Huh?
To one of their games? You've never been to one of them? At the...
First time yesterday. And the park's really cool. I enjoy these parks, yeah. But I'm really happy that my kids like to go. They wanted to go and experience it. And even my son, I said, before I bought the ticket, about 2 weeks ago, I asked him, would you like to see baseball on your birthday? And he's like, yeah. And he's real excited. It's like, cool. And I think that's just me watching baseball at home every day. It's always on the TV until my wife changes the channel. But my wife will change the channel as I'm watching it. Like, hey, I didn't see you. Like, I'm standing here.
Right.
She goes, well, when I watch Housewives, like, but I'm watching baseball. Like, don't you have to work? I guess so. So I'll go work. But that's okay. No, I say that for comedy only.
Right.
She's awesome. I'll let her watch Housewives and then fall asleep, and then I'll watch baseball. Sweet for watching baseball. Oh, yeah.
How we doing? We lose all our viewers? Oh, no, there's a couple people out there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ketchup is acceptable in hot dogs if you're under 7. I am under 7. I'm only 6'3".
7 feet,
so, yeah. The Boomers are awesome, says Kevin Bixby.
Yeah, I like the Boomers, yeah. I have a good time at these games, man. I want to go to a game with Kevin Bixby. But they're all closed. No one's having games right now. But the White Sox are using the Boomer Stadium as a spring training camp. And during the games, they even announce, like, when someone gets hurt, they'll bring up a rookie, and they'll call them the taxi squad, because the taxi squad from Schaumburg Boomers, because that's where they're training now. And they're bringing in from Schaumburg.
So that's where they did spring training. They're playing, right?
Yeah, because spring training was
Now, where are the Sox playing? Are they playing in their stadium?
Yeah, but there's no fans. But it's still
right.
cool to watch it. And I always thought that if I can't do this baseball, if I can't do this art stuff, I stop making money at paying the bills from doing comics, that I'm gonna go work for the Boomers.
Oh, I thought you'd say you were going to play baseball.
No, I can't do that. I know how, but I'm not real good. I know how it's played. I understand the rules, but No, but I think I'm gonna go make hot dogs at the Boomers. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to make comics as long as I can. But in these trying times, I might have to go. I think I might have to go soon. I'm not sure. I got a few more gigs that I actually might have to go and make hot dogs or something. But we'll see. See what happens in these trying times. These do or do not times, because there's no try, Let's do it or not. Shut up and draw, Baltazar. That's where I'm Facebook. There's no trying. You do it or don't. What do you want to do?
There's no trying in baseball.
That's right. It's either stay up all night and get your stuff done or go get a job. No, I don't want to get a job. I'd rather do this job. I'm good at this job. But I know there's a purpose for me somewhere beyond the universe. After the Cubs lose the next World Series, I know that I'll have some space.
Everything will be all right.
Everything will be all right. I'll get more jobs. But until then, I got to resort to making stuff on weekends. I don't know. Maybe I'll join Gordy at McDonald's. My guy works at McDonald's and he always wants me to come in. I drop him off. He goes, "Hey, you coming in for lunch today?" I got to show up one day. He said, "If you come in, you can see me making fries." He's real happy. I should go surprise him tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow he's working from 2 to 8. It's his first longer shift.
Yeah, that's pretty long.
Hours. Yeah. 6 hours, right? He's been doing 4-hour days. 11 to 2 or whatever it was, 3. I've been dropping off 11 o'clock, picking him up at 2:30, 3 o'clock. Tomorrow's the first day. He's there all day. I just realized I'm talking a lot, saying a lot of stuff.
That's all right.
People like it though, I guess.
Oh, I should check Mario Tamberg. Evening, gents. Oh yeah, Mario.
Oh yeah, tacos.
There he is. Yeah.
Jason Sanity said, all this hot dog talk made me go make some. You should have made some for us too, Jason.
Yeah. Celery salt. That's the key to those hot dogs yesterday. Had char broiled and they burn them a little bit. There's charred. But the key to it is hot peppers and celery salt. They were so good, man. I don't want to build it up. No, they weren't that good. So when I take it there, you're going to like, even my friend Austin Huff, who disagrees with me anytime I tell him I like something, I'm going to tell him those were good. He's going to be like, no, they weren't. What do you mean those were the best in Chicago? They were so good, man. But they need to be. If you're going to see a baseball team that's named after a Chicago hot dog, you have to have the best hot dog in the city.
That's true.
I would think, right?
If you're going to go to, you're named after the thing that the city's known for. Chicago-style hot dog. You can't just this is good enough. No, you can't. You got to be.
Yeah.
They named themselves Chicago Deep Dish Pizza, you'd be like, uh-oh, that's bad. Don't do that to yourself. The pressure.
Mario says, you guys ever make it to Dallas? Tacos are on me. You got a deal, Mario. I will make it to Dallas one day.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I'll fly there just for this. Once we could get out of because Dallas you need a passport, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Once we get our passports, I'm going to Dallas. I'm going to hang out with Mario and his little girl.
Yeah.
I saw a picture today, but she was real cute. She's brand new.
Well, if I go, not only
the ray gun. That's
the
what he calls
tacos
it.
are going to be on Mario, but I'll pay for them, but he's got to get us tickets to go see the Mavericks so we can go see a game with him.
Oh, yeah. That would be cool, man.
And we got to meet Mark Cuban, too.
Mark Cuban?
No, that's all
owner.
right. I don't need to.
I want to lean on him. Just lean on him. I want him to say, what are you doing? I want to say, I'm leaning
Kevin
on him.
Bixby says neon green relish is key too. No, it's not. I don't want to ever eat that because I don't trust the color.
Neon.
Yeah.
It's strange, but
it's
it's
not natural. It's
If
not
you say-
natural.
You got to say Chicago dog and just let them give it to you how they make it. That's the best way. It has onions, relish. That would be the neon green relish. And it has hot tomatoes, pickles, hot peppers, celery salt, and mustard. Oh my God, it's so good. It's going to change your life. Just say Chicago dog. Most of the time in Chicago, just say hot dog. They don't say
Chicago liposuction.
.com. Yeah. It's true. I want to go back. I want to go see a game just so I can have another hot dog. It was really good, man.
If you had to choose between Harold's and no ketchup dogs, charbroiled dogs,
Mm-hmm.
would you have to? If you had to choose, would you choose Harold's or the dogs?
This is rough.
Yeah, because you were going on about how good they were.
They were both equal status, man.
Wow.
They were I think Harold's outwins him a little bit because.
Wow.
But if I
That's
had
big though. You said they're like on equal status. That's huge for you.
Yeah.
It is. They were really good. They were really good. I could only eat 2 of them though. But they were really good.
Nowadays we're old guys. Because back in the day we could eat 3, but now we can only eat 2.
Yeah, I had 2 of them. But when it comes to, you can't compare hot dog, the Chicago dogs, hot dogs, to Harold's chicken.
Right. No, I know, but I was just saying, like, if you were
on the level of hot dogs, the Chicago dogs are the best ones I've ever tasted, and Harold's chicken is the best of there. So they would go 1-on-1. It's like
I get what you're saying, but no, for you to say that they were kind of on par was a big thing. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they were really good. I was impressed. Yeah, I'll go with it.
Kevin Bixby says, Harold's or dogs? Why do you pose such questions? Isn't there a place in the world where you can do both? Yes.
Yeah, you could.
Absolutely. I wholeheartedly agree with you, Kevin. But the reason I brought that up, because I wanted to see on an Artie scale how good the dogs were.
They were.
And the fact
we
that
know where he stands with Harold's.
Right.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? It's a gauge.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm not saying that it has to happen. And that wasn't. Oops, sorry. That wasn't.
Comparing them to Harold's, you wouldn't say what's better.
Right.
We're saying a comparison. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But yes,
I need to know on an Artie gauge, how do they stand? And that's because like years ago, Artie told me once, because I was flying into Chicago, and he goes, don't eat lunch.
Mm-hmm.
I was coming in the afternoon, and he said, don't eat lunch because I'm picking you up at the airport, and we're gonna go see a White Sox game. And I said, oh good, are we gonna eat in the stadium? He goes, no, we're gonna eat at Rick and Benny's.
Yeah.
And that's what we did.
Yeah.
And he goes, it's good. It's really good.
It's the best.
And I said, yeah, is it good or is it, come on now. It was one of those things, like testing the Artie gauge. And he said, no, you're going to love it. And he's right. Yeah. And every time I go to Chicago, ask him. He's right here. You can ask him. Every time I go to Chicago, what do I say?
I need Rick Benny's.
Yep.
Not that I want it. I need it.
Yep.
I need Rick Benny's. And yeah, these hot dogs are like, they're Rick and Benny status. Like that Rick and Benny steak sandwich. Yeah, these hot dogs at the Chicago Dog Stadium. Yeah. I would put them up there. Yeah. There's no doubt in my mind. And it wasn't just because I was real hungry, because I went back and got another one. Like, wait a minute, I need another one of these. Yeah. And people are going to say they weren't that good. I go, shut up. They were. There's always the guy that said, Portillo's isn't that great. I'm like, oh, come on. You guys know
Portillo's changed my life when I got one item from their menu.
Yeah.
It changed my life entirely.
Right.
Chocolate cake shake. The chocolate cake shake changed my life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wait a minute. You're going to take a piece of chocolate cake and you're going to put it in a shake and I'm going to be able to drink it. They're like, yes. I'm like, I want one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Bixby says, Rick and Benny's is high on that list. That's the best steak sandwich. I had my first one in the Bears locker room at Soldier Field. I'm scared for you that that's what happened.
All of that sounds great. What he just said. Yeah, Riccobenni's and Portillo's changes people's lives.
And Harold's.
And Portillo, yeah, and Harold's too, yeah. And Portillo's is considered like one of the best hot dogs in the city. But the hot dog I had yesterday was better. Sorry. And I had two, and the second one was just as good.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if Bixby knows that. Yeah.
He has to know.
Now he does. The world knows right now. Making it out there, putting it out there. Pressure's
All three
on
of the people
private.
watching this are going to go get those hot dogs now.
Yeah. But you got to buy. Bad thing about it is you got to buy a $16 ticket to get into the park first.
Yeah.
Or whatever it costs. My seats were $16, but I think you could get in for like $10 or $8 to sit in the grass.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter as long as you get that hot dog.
Yeah, it'll be worth it. If you got to pay $40 to get that hot dog, it'll be worth it.
Who your brother's watching, Scoot?
Oh, what up, Tim
Oh yeah, Tim
or
Knox.
Jeff? Which one?
Tim.
Timbo, T-Mac.
Tim has to come to Chicago to go to the Chicago Dogs baseball stadium to try one of these dogs to do a food review.
Oh yeah, Art discovered a new hot dog in Chicago, better than Portillo's.
Kevin Bixby just said, looks like he's going to a Dogs game now.
Yeah, because they had a limited menu because all of the, they have different booths. One booth it says burgers, hot dogs, and sausage. And I had a Ditka sausage too. And I just tried it because it was called Ditka. If Ditka's name wasn't in it, I probably wouldn't have had it. But I ordered that too. That was okay. It was good. But on a scale of sausage, I don't know the sausage scale. But it wasn't good.
Was everybody social distancing with masks and everything?
Yeah, there was mask. You can't leave your seat. You could take your mask off when you're at your seat, but you gotta wear it.
Because you're sitting with your family and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, there's signs and security. You gotta say they tell you put your mask on, but we had our mask on. I needed a sweet because my mouth's watering for hot dogs. Yeah, I'm going again, man. I'm going to go to every home game from now on. I'm going to buy season tickets. They're going to say, where are you going? I'm going to dinner. Dinner and a baseball game. Shut up, Baltazar. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to have friends who are going to go and get mad at me. Wasn't that good?
No.
You don't know. You just don't know. Did you ever see that movie, Ice-T or Ice Cube? It's called Fridays. And then they did next Friday and Friday after Friday and Friday last week's Friday. Well, there's a scene in the movie, in the first movie. I watched the movie a lot because it was one of the VHS movies I had when I was poor. I watched it a whole bunch of times with Chris Tucker's in it.
Yeah.
Screaming and stuff. It's real funny. It's one of my favorite movies. I could watch it at any point. But there's a point where the neighbor lady, I forgot her name, but then I think Mrs. Harper, yeah. Oh, hello, Mrs. Harper. And she comes out with a little shorts and a little tight shirt. And then one of the guys says, oh, Miss Harper, you don't know what you do. And the other guy says, she knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. Well, that's kind of like these hot dogs. Like people if they go to these hot dogs and say you don't know, it's like, oh yeah, well you just don't know, but I know. We'll edit that out. And that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Enough hot dog talk. So I'm getting hungry now.
No, you're making me hungry. Cut it out.
It's good stuff, man.
Rick and Benny's.
Rick and Benny's. Yeah, I told Franco. I remember the first time you went to Rick and Benny's. I took you. You got the giant steak sandwich, and then you got a slice of pizza. And you got too much food.
Well, again, no one told me. I mean, you did tell me, but I told you I was hungry.
Yeah, I said.
And I'm thinking, no, this is just like a normal.
I kind of finished that. And you're like, no, I'll be fine. I'm like, no, you couldn't finish. I thought that was cool. Well, he don't know. Well, he know. I don't know. He
Well, because it was your fault though, because you
Mhm.
told me not to eat lunch.
Yeah, you
I
were
went out there,
starving.
so I was starving.
I didn't want you to get on a plane because I didn't want you to have to go poo. Because we were gonna go to the ballpark, and you don't want to poo at the ballpark,
Oh,
and you don't want to poo at the airport. So that's why I told you not to eat.
He's just looking out for you.
Yeah, so no
yeah, I know. He's my brother. I get it.
Yeah, because I know how it works. You know, you got to poo, and you're like, oh no, dude, you don't want to go poo there. You don't want to poo at the ballpark.
You just said poo like 15 times.
Yeah,
It was awesome.
yeah, poo, 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 poo. Yeah. Next
We
time-
went from 23 viewers to 2.
Yeah,
You said poo a whole bunch of times.
yeah, that's what happens. Like watching a Shrek movie. It's only funny when they're pooing. When I watched that movie and I realized they rely on poo-poo humor, I'm like, oh, this movie sucks. Never liked them. Only when they said donkey, it was funny.
You didn't think the gingerbread man was funny?
Not a movie sucked. I hate those movies.
You know what? The internet would tell you you're wrong.
Yeah. You're wrong, Baltazar. Those movies are great. Nah,
Smash Mouth.
disagree.
Smash Mouth.
You gave me the wrong message. I felt uncomfortable after I watched them. The message I know they're trying to relay to me is a positive one, but I'm very uncomfortable. What they're
Well,
trying
that's because you don't like to poo at the Chicago Stadium, so that's why.
People are like, shut up. You're going up to the line. Don't.
Or have you seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse yet?
Yeah, I've seen it in a movie twice.
Oh, okay. I forgot. I thought there was some movie you hadn't seen yet that we were talking about one day.
I haven't seen the new Spider-Man movies.
Oh, that's what it was.
The
Yeah.
live action ones.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I have them on DVD, but I haven't seen them yet. I will one day. I have to be like, my kids have to be interested in them, because if I watch them, then I'm sitting in my living room all by myself and everybody's gone.
So was it weird seeing Avengers Infinity War and Endgame because you didn't see Spider-Man Homecoming that had some of that stuff in it?
No,
Like the Iron Man
it makes
suit that he
sense.
made for Spider-Man was in Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah, it kind of made it clear that Tony Stark made it for him, but no, it wasn't. I wasn't lost. Nobody was lost. And even my kids said that was the best superhero movie ever. Yeah. And they said that they love the scene where they all come through the portals.
Yeah.
It's epic. No other movie has been more epic. I will challenge you. I will compare that to the Chicago Dogs hot dog. It's on the level. The endgame scene where they come through portals is more epic than any other movie of all time. All time. Every movie ever that exists.
I don't know about
it
that.
is pretty epic because
It is.
you had like 10 years of movies building up to that moment.
Yeah. It's like getting a Chicago hot dog at the stadium there. No other movie was better. No, epic. It's like, right now I'm getting silly. But yeah, that's true. I will back that up. Except for Kevin Bixby's going to yell at me right now.
When you saw it, by the time you saw it in theaters, was it still packed? Because when I saw it
Yeah.
that opening weekend, people were like clapping and crying and stuff.
Yeah, I saw it on opening weekend because I didn't want to miss. I might have went opening night like on a Friday, maybe Saturday, but I did see it opening weekend. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
It's one of those that you had to see like that opening weekend or opening night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I make sure I see the Dark Knight Batman ones like that.
Mm-hmm.
All of those on opening night, and I seen the Avengers movies.
Yeah.
A lot of the Marvel ones I miss them, and a lot of them I haven't seen still. I haven't seen just a few of them. I haven't
Ant-Man.
seen Aquaman yet. I haven't seen Aquaman or Shazam yet.
No, we were watching Aquaman at Cincinnati last year, remember?
Yeah, that's all I saw of it. I never watched it yet.
And you liked it though.
Yeah, it was cool. I want to see more. Yeah, but I have them on. I have it on DVD. I haven't even watched the Teen Titans Go, where the Tiny Titans are in it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either. I watched
Yeah.
the Tiny Titans part, but that's it.
Yeah, and I only seen the parts of Tiny Titans online. I haven't seen it on my DVD. I own the DVD.
What movie is it?
Teen Titans versus
What?
Teen Titans. Yeah.
I know, but I didn't know which one. Like what Teen Titans?
The Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans. That's what it's
Oh,
called.
okay.
Yeah. Hopefully, I get invited to the Super Pets movie. I want to walk the red carpet with like Tom Cruise and stuff. I don't know if that'll happen.
See the voice of Crypto?
I don't know. It's funny because when we did the cartoons, they asked me who I wanted to voice the cartoons, and I told them I want Neil Patrick Harris to do Crypto. And they said, we don't know if we could get him. I'm like, well, that's what I want. And then they said, who do you want for the other voices? And I said, I want Wendy Williams to play the backup. And then they said, well, we don't know if we could get her. And I'm like, well, that's what I want. And then they said, and then they
Why do they ask you if they can't get any of the people you're telling them?
Yeah, well, I said, well, if you can't get her, get someone like that. I wanted Wendy Williams to play the cop. And then they said, they came back with other actors who could play the roles. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. They sound good. But I think Billy West played Crypto. Like he's a legendary voice actor. I think he did it. That's what he sounds like. But they also had the cool thing is they had Dietrich Bader played Batman.
Yeah, that was
Bathound,
cool.
and he was Batman. Yeah. So they said
we got to meet him and talk to him. Were you there when I met him and talked to him in the
lobby?
The lobby? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were going to breakfast. That's right.
He would say, "Hey, Batman," and he started talking to us. Yeah. So it's weird to ask a request. And I wanted Peter Brady. They asked me who do I want to play Badge, the Green Lantern Squirrel. And I said I want Peter Brady when his voice changes. And they're like, what? So we can't get him. Like, I know I want someone who sounds like that. Like, okay, they got it. Eventually they figured it out.
After a while, they're like, why do we keep asking this guy?
Yeah. Well, I had good instinct, but they had to get guys who sounded
wrong.
Like people. Yeah.
Your instinct was wrong.
Wrong, Balthazar. Check the internet. You're wrong.
Check the
Everyone
internet.
hates this movie. Everyone hates this movie but you. You're wrong. You're going to start a trend. You're going to hashtag. I know, nobody cares.
I sort of do a little bit.
Take your big hair and go home, Balthazar. People like it, though.
I don't even know if they do. Well, let's see.
I don't know if they do.
There's nobody out there. Let's see.
We got one viewer.
Wayne wants to know if you put ketchup on your hot dog. He said no.
No.
Now it looks
Why would he ask that?
Marion said, "Oh, Franco, Jessica drew Spider-Woman better than black and white Spider-Woman." Oh, come on now, Mario. We were buddies. We were going to a Mavs game, and you were buying tacos, and now you
Now
went
you're
and ruined
buying
everything.
tacos still.
Now you're buying tacos and the tickets to the Mavs game, because that's just wrong right there.
You like Jessica Drew better?
I like the black and white costume.
Yeah, that's good.
I think what was her name? Jessica.
Alvarez.
No, not Jessica Alvarez.
No?
Jessica.
Alba.
Something. Her name wasn't Jessica Drew. It was Jessica something else.
Carpenter. Her last name was Carpenter.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah. She inspired Spider-Man's suit.
So, yeah, I love that design. I love the black and white. I drew it the other day for my sketch.
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty cool.
So I like that design a lot. But
He says better than Jessica Drew, like Spider
He said
Woman.
no. He said Jessica Drew is better than that, and I'm like, no.
Oh, the
The red and
yellow
yellow
and red
costume,
one.
yeah, the yellow and red costume's cool, but I like the black and white one. That makes a lot more sense to me.
They
So
were
there,
cool.
Mario.
Do they still use that one? That
No,
Spider Woman?
they went back to the red one, the red and yellow one. Jessica Drew
Or
has.
is that character still around? That
I don't think so.
Spider Woman.
I don't know.
I don't know why they didn't push her real hard to be cool. You know,
Right.
she was cool at Secret Wars time.
She's in that bad Iron Man animated series from the 90s.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Well, that's what produced the first toy of her, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, I have a figure of her. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because of it, like Jessica Carpenter, Jennifer Carpenter, Karen Carpenter. Maybe it was Karen Carpenter. Long ago, and not so far away. Was that her? I fell in love with you.
Long ago.
After the second show.
Marge, please.
Marge, please. Is this her sister? Marge, please. Don't you remember I told you I loved you, Ray-Ski? That's what we used to say. Say, you'll be coming back this way again, Ray-Ski. Ray-Ski's good, man.
So what else is happening with you guys?
I don't know.
Nothing.
I went on a long rant about hot dogs for a while back. There.
Yeah. I'm sweating real bad.
Yeah.
It's hot in
Are
here.
you?
I turn the fan off because
Doesn't have
I
air
couldn't
conditioning, sir?
hear the but it doesn't get upstairs very good because the house is old.
Oh, you have
But
window
I had a fan
unit?
on and I couldn't hear the baby crying. So,
Oh, baby girl.
and I don't know where the baby monitor is. So I'm sweating, but I'm almost done actually.
Do you have window units in your house?
No, I just have a fan. Like tonight, I'll open the windows because it's going to be like in the 50s or 60s that night.
Wow. That is incredible. Baby girl, baby girl. I have central air. It's in the ducts.
Yeah.
First time ever.
I wouldn't be able to live without that.
Yeah, we have it, but like I said, the house is old, so it doesn't circulate very well. And my office is upstairs.
There's another challenge though, like central air or just air conditioning in general, and toilets have to be two of the best inventions ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you take those away, your life will be miserable. And I can't think of any other inventions that are better than those two.
We didn't have central air when I was a kid, and I remember sweating all the time in the summer. It was just what you did.
Yeah.
Canned goods. Canned goods.
Canned goods are good, yeah. Food, yeah.
Well, no, I just like the invention of canning stuff so it lasts longer so you don't die.
But you can survive. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I still put it up to the challenge to air conditioning or toilets. Because you could do anything without electricity and all this stuff.
Because they used to have toilets, and they had toilets outside. And those people were like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever.
Yeah.
I know I have to get up in the middle of the night and walk outside and across the lawn and into the woods a little bit to go crap in this box. But it's the best thing. And then when they brought it inside, I'm sure people were like, what are you, crazy? Why would you want to poo in the house?
Yeah. The outside one, all it was a hole.
Yeah.
So they invented a hole you could squat over.
I like that the people that are watching us are like, is this what these guys really talk about? And we're like, yeah, this is really what we talk about.
This is like a non-pod episode.
Uh-huh.
That's because Johnny's not yelling at us. There's Clark Kent's face. There he is. See him?
He would be mad. There was a lot of dead air in this here and
Yeah,
there.
there was. It's like, what are you
He's probably watching.
What are you guys doing? He's watching with Gabriel Hardman. He records like 4 shows a week with that guy. Seems like it.
He does an Outer Limits thing with them. Right?
Does he? Is that
Yeah.
what it is? Because every time I saw him, he's with Gabriel Hardman. I like Gabriel Hardman. He draws good monkeys. He's the only guy who I ever wanted to buy a piece of art from while I was walking through Artist Alley. Well, he's the first guy. Maybe I did it before. Now I'll keep that. We won't extract that from the record. We'll keep it. For those of you just joining us, this is Franco and Scoot and me, Artie. We're all drawing live.
Yeah.
We're doing stuff.
Oh, yeah.
The hangout. Oh, yeah. This is the hangout.
Your brother said that he just hopped in when he heard Harold's.
Oh, yeah.
And then taking notes, he said. Mark Hammond says, oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, Brother Bear.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Federale wants to know, what Cintiq are you using, Art?
This is a Wacom Cintiq. I don't know what model it is, but it's a 21-inch.
Oh,
Cintiq.
yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's impressive, don't you think? But it's a 21-inch Cintiq Wacom tablet. That's what
I'm using the 22-inch.
Are you 22?
Yeah.
I'm not even using a Cintiq anymore.
Yeah, I use this. I don't know what it is. And if you see in the corner over here, where I see all my stuff over here, it's all of my Star Wars collections over there. I have action figures in the background. And the poster right up above me is cover Wolverine. If you guys trained eye would know the cover Wolverine versus the Hulk. And right there next to it is the cover of Superman versus Spider-Man. You can only see the city. That's what that is. I'm not going to use my camera to show you because my camera is strapped down with bungee cords. Looking at it right now. Faces, other places. Nobody cares. We just lost 3 viewers because I showed them. Shut up, Balthazar. Shut up and draw.
You're wrong.
You're wrong. Check the internet. You're wrong. Yeah, it's the only time I realized the last few years. It's like, I really enjoyed that movie. I want to check out the reviews. Oh, I was wrong. It wasn't good. People hate it. I didn't know that. You never know until you check, you know.
Don't you have a feeling sometimes like there'll be something that happens in the movie and you're like, that was kind of stupid?
Sometimes. I try not to let that happen to alter my perspective on the movies. Because I still want to go to the movies and enjoy them because anytime I want to see a movie, it costs me $70 because people want to go with me.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime I'm hungry, it costs me $120 because
other people
want to go with me. So, you know, so that's why I enjoy. I'm like, all right, I'm going to enjoy this. That's what happens. So that's why I enjoy movies.
Makes sense.
I should follow the script. Wait a second. Yeah, and that's what happens to me. So if I want to enjoy it, and I remember the first time I experienced that feeling was when I saw the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie. And it cost me nearly $100 just to get tickets and to get popcorn and candy and all that stuff and get in the place and sit down. I'm like, wow.
$100.
Like $70 for tickets and this and this. I'm like, this is a lot of money. $80 or whatever it was. And I told myself, I said, self? And myself said, yeah. I said, you're going to enjoy the hell out of this movie because you just spent $80 and the movie didn't even start yet. And if the movie's on DVD, my wife will say, you don't want to buy that. It costs $22, you know. But meanwhile, we're going to the movies to spend $80 to watch it for 2 hours, whatever. So I knew that at that moment that I'm going to enjoy this movie. And to this day, the Daredevil Ben Affleck movie is one of the best movies I ever saw in my life. I love it. So good. It's one of the best superheroes movies I ever saw. Because I paid to watch it. And it performed for me. It brought us joy. And I came home with a great memory.
Great memory that I spent $80 and I forced myself to love this movie.
It's I'm going to love it. I don't care what happens. It's going to be the best. So that's why.
Yeah, meanwhile, you're sitting there watching, oh my God, Ben Affleck is so god awful in this. Oh my God, the plot sucks. Oh my God, that's the best movie ever, though.
Playground scene. Oh, why? Oh, I'm going to like it. Isn't that good? I'm so glad that they jumped on the Ferris wheel, whatever they did. Oh, I'm so glad they put that in there. Oh, Jessica Alba, whoever that was. Oh, yeah, she's
Jennifer
perfect.
Gardner,
yeah, she's perfect as that Electra girl.
She's perfect as Electric Nachos.
Yeah. Oh, so good. Yeah. And then Johnny Pants, whatever his name is. Perfect. Oh, I love it. Yeah, perfect. Daily Bugle. I don't think it was even Daily Bugle on the truck. I forget. I'm like, oh, man. Like, it's all right. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. I knew that before.
Oh, you know, I briefly forgot that he was Daredevil and he was Batman. He was Daredevil and Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's why another reason why I like him as Batman too.
Just like Chris Evans had played 2 characters.
Right. Yeah. Well, three. He played 3 DC or 3 comic book characters. He was in the Losers.
Because Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, the Losers.
Oh no,
and
4.
Oh, 4, yeah.
4 because he was in the Losers too.
Oh yeah.
I like Scott Pilgrim. That was real cool.
Yeah, I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
That one was another one that people like. It got bad reviews from the critics, but it's become like a cult favorite. Like kids love it now.
The Scott Pilgrim one?
Yeah. Like when it came out.
But I liked it when it came out. I saw it. I didn't see it when in the theaters, but when it came out, I'm like, I don't know what anybody's talking about. This is actually pretty fun.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Yeah. I liked it a lot. And I had the books too. I read the books.
Yeah, never read the books. Yeah,
they're good. They're funny. It's just like the first book is just like the movie. And then they went on beyond. The books went beyond the movie, of course. It was like 6 books. And it's funny because my wife was reading them before the movie showed up. And I knew what the movie was going to be. So it was cool. She was reading Scott Pilgrim, and she was reading Wimpy Kid.
Reading what?
Wimpy Kid.
Oh, I thought you said Wimpy Tit. I was like, what's that?
Whoa.
I didn't say that, but I didn't want to.
It's a family show, man.
That.
It's
Wimpy
vulgar.
Tit.
I don't know where you come up with those words.
I'm glad this is like after dark at night that we're podding this.
Isn't every pod?
Well, yeah.
It's not going to be on.
Well, usually we keep it clean till Johnny starts swearing.
We got to edit him out all the time. He never wants to. He goes, no, it's staying in. He always says that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, against our wishes. You went too long when Wayne leaves, so I'm really confused. I'm really wondering if Wayne's still here.
Mario says 5. He was on that train movie. Which train movie?
Oh, Snowpiercer?
Oh.
Is that a comic book?
Was it a comic book? Oh. Wayne says, Art, you paid and paid and paid and paid for that Daredevil movie. Pass the hammers.
Yeah, I bought a hammer. It came with it, but I said, nope. I'm going to enjoy this movie. This is my favorite superhero movie of all time.
So you were in the Target and you said, I'm going to buy that movie, and your wife was like, why? It cost $20, and then you went to the tool section and bought a hammer instead.
Yeah, it cost a little less.
This is good pod material. This whole show won't be saved well, I guess it'll be on Facebook if people want to watch it.
It's on YouTube.
Well, every time I want to do something, I got to bring 4 more people with me. And not only that, but I got to buy everything. It's
Johnny
rough.
was really salty on the Lower Decks review, says Mario. Yeah, you should have heard him before we went on the air.
Really?
Art should
Yeah.
watch that show. He'll like it, and Johnny won't. Just because Johnny doesn't like it. It's that
the
animated
cartoon?
Star Trek cartoon, or the animated Star Trek show.
But it looks like it's supposed to be funny, though.
Yeah, I like it. I enjoy it. It's pretty funny.
I watched a little bit of your pod, but I didn't know what you guys talking about. It wasn't about hot dogs or nothing, so I lost interest.
That's right.
I can't wait. We should pod every night when I'm drunk. What? I
I
wish.
can't tomorrow night. I'm busy.
Tomorrow's Saturday. It's weird that it's Saturday. Like this week went by so fast that it got confused me. I don't know how I got confused so easily. I got distracted.
Wayne says Snowpiercer was a set of graphic novels. There you go. Isn't that a show now with, oh my God, Jennifer Connelly? No.
Is she on there?
I think there's a new television show with her on it. And
Why
I
is
like
it called
Jennifer.
Piercer?
Well, because it pierces through the snow. But I don't know anything about it, and I didn't watch it or read the graphic novels, or watch the movie or see the series.
Yeah.
But it's a train that continuously travels in the snow because the whole world is frozen. Why do they keep this train going? Why don't they just like build a house somewhere?
Or park. Yeah.
I don't
Are
understand.
there zombies
They're
chasing
monsters.
them?
I don't know.
Stop. There's monsters like Will Smith movie. That's a good one there. The I Am Legend.
Oh no, everybody hates that movie.
Really?
Yeah, because it didn't follow the book at all.
Don't read the book. Just watch the movie. I liked it a lot. It was cool. I watch it all the time. Whenever it's on, I watch it. That was a good one. Except for the digital mouth. The digital mouth was weird.
You know what you don't hear too often? You know how every time there's a movie based on a book, everyone almost always says the book is better.
Yeah.
But with Jurassic Park, everyone says the movie's better than the book.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
And Jaws too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm. I like watching Jaws because I make up my own words. When I watch it, I write party, 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 party.
Did you guys see Jaws in theaters?
I did, yes.
Yeah.
I was
Is
real.
it scary?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was terrified. I was like 7 years old.
I didn't go back in the water for years.
Yeah, I had nightmares for years. it was awful. Wasn't good.
I was afraid to take a bath in a bathtub, man. That's how bad it was.
It was Jaws and the movie Earthquake did it for me. I couldn't. I saw those movies in theaters and I was messed up. Earthquake was horrible for me for nightmares. I thought we were all going to die. Every night I went to bed. Jaws didn't help. It was terrible. But that's why the movies are so good.
Artie.
Okay, so when I was a kid, this is probably good for the pod, but I'm going to do it here, and then we're
Yeah,
not
we
going to
got a
talk about it on
pod.
the pod.
It's a pod right now.
But when I was a kid, and I would go to bed, and I would hear noises like outside or whatever, or just noises, regular house noises, because my parents would be up, But I would get in bed, and I would be terrified that it was something out there. I didn't know what it was. Invisible.
Like a vampire.
Something. So in my mind, I pretended while I was in bed, I had a set of buttons down at the side of my bed on the side of the mattress, and I would push the buttons, and it would bring down invisible force fields that would protect the house. So I'm like, if invisible things are going to get me, I should have an invisible force field to protect myself. And I did that every night when I went to bed. There's something wrong with me, I think.
I wish I did that. However, I did not.
Let's see. Wayne says Jennifer Connelly is in the TV version of Snowpiercer. Yes, but explain Snowpiercer to me. That's what we want.
Pierce.
And then he
like
says, he says, I love the Saturday Night Live skits with the land shark. Oh yeah, I like those too.
Land shark.
Candygram. Yeah. Kevin Bixby says that Towering Inferno convinced me every high rise was on fire. Yes.
Yes.
Not only that, but if you've
Mhm.
listened to the podcast, you've heard me say that when I was a kid, sometimes I would go with my dad, and he had that deal set up with the guy who owned the movie theater next door to the pizza place, and they would show like the same movie over and over again. So I would watch like Chariots of Fire 600 times. Towering Inferno was one of those movies that I saw like 300 times. So I was not as scared of it as you might have been, because you probably only saw it once, Kevin, when you were smaller or younger. But
It was
yes,
a little Bixby.
the first time I saw it scared me. The second time, and then like the other 50 times that I saw it, I just knew what was going to happen, so it didn't bother me. So there. Maybe you can edit all that out.
We're going to leave it in.
We don't need any
Good
of that.
stuff.
So Johnny would say. No, we're going to leave it in.
We're just going to leave it in.
It's good stuff. I never saw the Towering Inferno in a theater.
I did 50 times.
Saw Earthquake recently, maybe last year or so, and the guy who plays Shaft, Richard Roundtree.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah, he was dressed like Black Lightning. He had a black leather motorcycle outfit, and he had lightning bolts on it, and it was just like Black Lightning's costume. So I made a custom Miko figure. Here he is. Let me find it. I have him. So I based off my custom Miko Black Lightning figure.
Nice.
Off of Richard Roundtree's outfit that he wore in the movie. Yeah, he looked.
Which
like
movie was this?
Earthquake.
Oh, Earthquake.
Richard Roundtree was like a Evil Knievel stuntman.
Right, okay.
So he had this suit, and then it was real cool. And I'm like, oh, that looks like Black Lightning. So I based him off of that. It's true. That's all true.
I believe most of that.
You could believe all of it, and it'd be safe. You'd be safe. I don't know if this guy's safe though. This figure I made. Yeah, he's okay. It's not falling apart. Stickers are well groomed. They're put together. His head's a little bit loose, but he's still good.
Let's see. Facebook user, I apologize, I don't see your name here. Snowpiercer is a is if Willy Wonka had a train, and it was slightly less sadistic. Oh, well, that explains it.
Willy Wonka scared me.
Yeah, that was scary, right?
It's weird.
And then
I didn't want to eat chocolate.
Or anything blueberry.
Yeah. Veruca Salt was that girl's name.
Mm-hmm.
And later it was a band, which I really enjoy. Veruca Salt.
Let's see. Kevin Bixby says, only saw Towering Inferno once. Same with Airport. I was terrified to fly. Yes, see? That's because you saw... Same thing with me. I saw Jaws once, and it scared the hell out of me. Airport and Towering Inferno I saw multiple times in the theater because, we had that movie deal with the next door neighbors. So
yeah, it's not good.
Obviously, seeing these movies as an adult, Kevin says, had me feeling foolish. Well, yeah, because we know better now. Wayne says he tried to wiki an answer for me. Thanks, Wayne. I appreciate that.
I can't fight the Seether. It's Veruca Salt.
But yes, to anyone asking, this is what we actually do.
Are they asking?
No, I'm just saying. In their heads, they're saying, "Is this what these guys really do?" Yes, this is what we really do. You're seeing behind the scenes magic right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's up close and in your face. Getting deadlines done too.
Well, I might get going, guys, but I got 2 pages done of my comic I can't talk about.
Nice.
That's good.
It involves alien pro wrestlers.
I see them. They look good. I see the pages.
We'll talk about it after you're gone.
I see them on your screen. That's hidden. That's hidden that I can't. Yeah. That nobody else can see. I can see them.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can see them.
I can.
I'm drawing monkeys. Here's my monkey face, real big. That's Superman transformed into a giant gorilla.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm working on Warner Brothers DC product. coming out for the fall. The weird part is, like, I did all the covers. Then they put them on Amazon for pre-sale. And I got an email saying they wanted me to do a promo video. And they said, if you need copies of the books, let me know. And I wrote back, I'm still drawing the books. How am I going to do a promo? I'm still drawing, but nobody cares. But
I do.
they're on
I thought it was
Amazon,
funny.
yeah. Books are on Amazon for pre-sale. So if you guys are out there and you want to look at my latest Super Pet books, they're on Amazon right now for pre-sale. You can see the covers. The covers are up there. I'm drawing 10 new ones. This is book number, I think I'm on number 6. So I got 4 more to go. You are here for a reason. Reasons unknown. You are here for a reason. It's true. It's getting weird. Nobody's talking.
Sorry, I was checking something. Going back to drawing now.
Mm-hmm. Go to Amazon if you want to see some Super Pet covers.
Kevin Bixby asked, wait, is this what you really do? See, I told you. People were asking that. Yes, this is what we really do.
That's what we're doing right now.
I got to work on the backgrounds, and I don't want to. So I think it's time to switch gears again. I may do some sketching now.
Yeah, I switched a few things already.
Yeah, I got to go to bed. But it was
All right,
fun
Steve.
hanging out with you guys and all these
Yeah, man.
viewers.
Yeah, you got babies. They wear you out, man.
Yeah, I got to wake up early, 6 a.m.
Oh, man. That's
Wow,
crazy.
really? What do you have to
Yeah.
do tomorrow? 6 in the morning.
That's when they wake up.
Oh, the babies wake up. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, tell them to sleep in. That's not very nice.
I do.
From NyQuil. Yeah.
The sun's out, Oliver tells me.
Oh, is that what it says?
Morning. Time to sleep.
Yep.
Time to get up.
All right, guys. I like pink very much, Lois.
Oh, you
yes,
don't have to do that here. We're on our
Oh, we can do it.
drawing
Yeah,
podcast.
we still like pink, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony Danza wouldn't say it, though. Has Superman.
He wouldn't.
I
Dean
like
Cain
blue
say it.
very much, Lois.
Dean Cain will say it.
I like.
Like pink.
I know what he said. He goes, "I can see your underwears down there." He just tells her.
Mona. Martha.
Oh, no. Martha.
Martha.
Lois.
Why'd you say the name? What? Martha.
Martha.
Mona. Martha.
All right, guys.
Oh,
Have
no.
a good night. See ya.
All right, Scooter Pie.
Oh, yeah, man.
Bye bye.
Yeah, let's talk.
Guys.
Let's talk
Okay.
soon. Yeah.
See
All
ya.
right, brother.
You can miss her. Okay,
All right, bro.
Scooter.
That's it, he's gone.
Scooter.
Scooter.
Mm-hmm. Like I'm gonna line up my head underneath your arm, so it looks like my head is drawing.
Oh, I can make it bigger. Let's see. I can make my arm bigger. Oh, it's hairier. It matches your head. Oh.
It does. Your hand has a fro. Your arm has a fro. Yeah. Martha.
Sorry. Martha.
This guy's struggling. I'm drawing a monkey struggling to lift a building.
I thought you were struggling to draw.
No, I'm still all right. Still good. Seems real late, but it's only 10 o'clock here in Chicago area. In the
Yeah.
Chicago area.
Seems late here. It seems like after 11 here because it is after 11.
See, when it seems that way and it is that way, that just means it's that way.
It's that way. It is that way.
It's just
I
that
feel
way.
it.
Yeah. Martha.
Martha. Wait, why did you say that name?
Say that name. What, dude? Martha?
Martha. Because that's the way I say it.
So
That's
I
the way I
said
say it.
Martha. There's no TH. There's a D. Martha.
Martha.
Why'd you say that name?
Mart. It's Marta. Marta.
Marta. Mart. Martda. Martha. Why'd you say the name? I didn't say it. I said it anyway. Even when no one's watching. Martha.
Marta.
So I don't want to draw this no more. I'm gonna save it. Put it away. pick something else. I did
I
a
know.
lot today. Uploaded a lot.
Yeah, I did 2 crayon pages. So I think I might put them up on the website to sell.
Oh, that's cool. I think I'm gonna draw a cover. I'm gonna draw finish coloring or finish covering my Webster Spider Monkey #1.
Gabriella Reyna says, "OMG, hi Art."
Hey, hi Gabriella. Hola.
Oh, Gabriella. Oh, it says, "Hi Art. How you been? It's me, Sebastian." Oh, it's our fan, Sebastian. There you go.
Oh, I know Sebastian. He's a good man.
Yeah.
What's he doing up so late? Is he a West Coast guy? Or he's Chicago, I think. It's all right. It's Friday. We could be up late today.
He was on the pod the other night. I saw him pop on and say hi.
Oh, cool. Sebastian's a good man. We got people watching. I'm drawing Webster the Spider Monkey #1. This book will be on Comixology as soon as I finish. Pretty soon.
Oh, I gotta get to those pages we talked about.
Oh, yeah, man.
I actually started drawing them, but I gotta do stuff. I gotta send you one of these things. I got some of these for the store, but I kept a couple.
Oh, you got stickers, right? Those are
Bumper sticker.
stickers.
Bumper sticker. I gotta send you.
Yeah, I'll put one on my car. I have a whole bunch of comics that I'm going to put on Comixology for digital, and that's what I'm working on every weekend. I work on a little bit of them. So this week I'm working on more Super Pets than anything. I gotta get stuff finished out the door. The family needs shoes and pizza. That's the only reason why I draw comics, for shoes and pizza. So that's the only way I know how to get shoes and pizza. If that makes sense. I think it does. Oh, geez, I'm at a 4. My point size is big. It's okay. Let's do it.
Sebastian says, "I'm staying up late because in 3 days it's my birthday." Oh, happy birthday!
It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Is he a teenager now? Maybe he was for a while. He seems to be about 13, 14. Maybe younger. This is Webster, the Amazing Spider Monkey. This is what I'm drawing today, right now. Right now in my life. Drawing Webster the Spider Monkey. You're going to see it. I will not get sued for this, hopefully. Everyone I pitched it to was afraid to publish it. Because they said, I don't want to get sued. I said, you won't. Maybe now that I said it, they'll be aware.
Now they're gonna sue you for suing.
Yeah. Say, oh,
For
he
suing
said it.
sues.
That means you knew that you could get sued for this. You're not unaware, Baltazar. Where's my stuff? That's what everyone says. Every email said, where's my stuff? You'll get your stuff. Maybe. Stuff is on the way. Stuff. Where's my stuff? Where's my stuff, Baltazar? That's how you know you have a good career, though. When people say, "Where's my stuff?" Or you're running, you keep that backed up.
Right.
But it's not actually a negative thing. People say, "Hey, where's my stuff?" Because they're waiting for it. You can't wait to move on with their life because they're anticipating your things that you're supposed to send them. Stuff. Where's my stuff, man?
I know.
Right? taking long. There's new stuff.
Deadline's one of the things I like least.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to eliminating a lot of these. I'm getting there. I'm eliminating them a little bit every week. It's happening. Stop, Baltazar. See, just like that. That's how it sounds like. Drawing Spider Monkey right now. You guys are getting a view of the future of comics. Future of comics is Spider Monkey.
Spider Monkey!
Mm-hmm.
That would be the theme song.
Yeah, that's the first word of this theme song. It's the first verse.
Spider Monkey! That's the second verse, too.
Yeah, it's a repeat of the first, yeah. Second verse, same as the first. I like it. I did all that work on this line now. I'm like, let's delete it. People say, how can you just delete it? You spent all that time.
Sebastian says, Art, all I want for my birthday is a Cintiq and books that you and Franco created. Oh, that's very nice.
Thanks, brother. Cintiq is a lot of times you gotta order it online and you gotta get on a waiting list. I know when I ordered mine, I had to get on a waiting list, but it only took about a month and a half or so. I signed up for it when the waiting list was, they were just making them, because anytime they sell out of the Cintiqs, they make new ones. They don't just, and they update them. So they get updated quite a bit, which is cool.
Hey, Art, I got to walk my dogs real quick because they're looking at me. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm going to continue to draw. I'm drawing things. There's cartoons draws things. And I am drawing things. So I know that when you order a Cintiq, they put your name on a list so you get the next batch that they make. And each batch that they make for Cintiq is upgraded with new things. So when you put your name on a list to buy Cintiq, you will be getting the newest version, which is really cool. I don't know what version I have, but I probably bought this Cintiq maybe 10 to 15 years ago. I bought it a while. When I was doing Tiny Titans, maybe in 2007 or 8, 9, maybe 2010 I bought this. I don't even know. There's Webster. I don't know if you guys can see him pretty good. That's him. This is Webster #1. Webster, the Amazing Spider Monkey. #1. Let me save it so you guys can see. I saved it. Now, I am going to do a little bit more penciling here. Some more penciling action because I'm going to ink some lines, but I want to do some more fine detailing. Let's see. This a little, right here looks a little lost. A little lost. Let's see. He's got a belt. Amazing Spider Monkey has a utility belt that I've yet to reveal what it does, but it does something special.
I'm here.
Oh yeah, man.
They were very thankful. They were very thankful for letting them out.
The dog.
See, yeah, they were like, oh man, we had to pee. Let's see. Sebastian says, when you got your Cintiq, did it come with apps you use to draw, or is the Cintiq the app?
Just the screen. The screen is it. You got to get all the apps. Just buying a screen. Buying a screen and a pencil. That's all you're buying. Got to get all the apps and the programs. But I don't have apps. I have programs. Well, maybe that's the same thing. So I know I had to buy the Manga Studio for like $55. That's what I got it for. And you download it, but then you get a hard copy in the mail. They send you a disc in the mail. So that's what happened to me. So I have a disc if case my download goes bad. I can reinstall it with the disc. I think I paid $55 for it. And it's the same one I'm using. It's called Manga Studio Debut. So it's from the first ones. I know it's really old. But it's not even called, I don't think it's called Manga Studio anymore. It's called Clip Studio or something. Clip. It's just what happens, man. It happens. Old guy uses old stuff, but it still works, so I don't update. If I don't have to update, I don't. I just keep going with it. Because everything I do is the same. Everything I work on is still the same things. I don't need to.
Hear that?
Yeah, I don't want to update it unless I really have to. Unless it doesn't work anymore. And I was like, what? Why doesn't this work? And then I got to do it. Other than that, but
Well, that's what happened with my printer. My printer wouldn't work the other day. They're like, well, yeah, it said like I used it one night and then the next day it didn't work. And it's like, oh, you need to clean your printer head or something driver. And I'm like, oh. So I went to Staples and I'm like, well, how much is it to fix the driver thing?
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, we'd have to send it out for like a week or so because we don't do it here in the store. So you won't have it for like, it's also my scanner and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, you won't have it for like a week or so. And then it could cost anywhere between $100 and $150. And the scanner still works. It's just the printer on it died. So I'm like, how much is your cheapest scanner? He goes, $150. I'm like, sold.
Yeah, it's a brand new one. Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens with computer stuff. Because once the program in your desktop changes or upgrades, then you gotta it bypasses or it grows beyond all the stuff that you have saved.
Right.
Oh, look at that! It did that tail one swoosh. I'm gonna leave it. That's it. Let's see.
Let's see. Sebastian says, hey, Art, do you think I can have a Zoom with you a few days before the publishing of my book?
Sure. I'll talk to you. We got to get up like a schedule.
I don't know.
I'm a weird guy to lock down because I just did an interview with the Geek Wonder or something like that, Superman guy. And it took me a long time to get with that guy, and I had to keep canceling. So, because sometimes the weekends are not. If I plan stuff on a weekend, it's not really my weekend because the kids take over. But yeah, what do is send me an email or message or something. We can work out a time and all that. I'm gonna say yes. But if we change it, that's just what happens. That sounds fair, right?
I think so. Yeah, schedules are hard sometimes.
Mm-hmm. They change because I want to paint tomorrow, but I can't. I got to do some other stuff.
I think I'm taking a day off tomorrow.
Yeah,
Family
I want to.
And,
yeah, my plan is to draw stuff, but you never know what's going to really happen. This family stuff.
Well, I always plan to take a day off, and then I wind up writing something or doing something.
Yeah.
We still got 9 people with us. Wow.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot.
Surprised and shocked.
There's an amazing spider monkey. You guys, can you guys see him? You can see him pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
There he is. Webster. I'm gonna put Webster the Spider Monkey. I'm gonna take the word amazing out of there because I don't want to get sued. I don't want them to own my house.
I think that's a good idea.
Webster the Spider Monkey, because Spider Monkey's a real animal. I can't get in trouble for making a real animal. I think. That's just what I think, though. So, yeah. Disney's powerful these days. So, maybe I'll just call him Webster. No, Spider Monkey. I don't know. I just don't know.
Spider Monkey's fine, I think.
Yeah, because that's what he is. He's a Spider Monkey.
Okay, let's see. Kevin Bixby says, I think tomorrow's going to be a Harold's Day.
Oh, it might. My daughter's been yelling at me to get Harold's. Bixby likes to go with me. We eat in the parking lot. The Bixtone. The Bixter. He's painting murals now, that guy.
Yeah, I saw that mural, Kevin. That was pretty cool. Was that for obviously for a business, but what kind of business was that for? I saw what that.
I think it was a game store. I think they got broken windows and looted and stuff.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, so that's what it looks like. I don't know, but it looks like that.
If only Kevin were on the chat and he'd be able to tell us.
Yeah, that's true. Ken Bixby's a good man. I like Ken Bixby.
Wayne says, I guess Captain America was first in his class because of the A on his forehead. That's true.
You get an A?
Yeah, I'm making I have a commission. A Captain America Red
I
Skull.
see it.
Captain America Red Skull commission to do.
Red Skull.
So I figured I would work on that. Because I'm not there yet, but it's getting to the point where
Yeah, man.
I'm going to be tired soon.
Yeah, it's happening. It's weird. It's early.
Were you up early today, or?
Yeah, I was up at about 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I was up at like 6, and then went back to bed. Got up at like 7.
Yeah.
Kevin says a board game cafe. Ah, cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, it looked good. I saw the mural. It looked good.
I like that. I'm a fan. It made me want to play games. Kind of.
I always want to play. I want to play board games and like Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that. I never have any time.
Yeah.
I always feel like if I'm not working on a project, I'm wasting my time.
Right. You just can't sit, right? And just watch TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I watch TV, I still have my sketchbook there.
Yep.
Still drawn in it. Yeah.
And that's why people will say, "Oh, did you see this show or that show?" And I'm like, "No," because I'm always working on stuff.
I think that's why I couldn't pay attention to Clone Wars last time I was watching, because I was thinking of something other stuff.
See, Kevin said they're going on vacation for a few weeks, and insurance made them board the windows. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, okay. I knew they were boarded up. Yeah. Because it's not over, fellas. Chicago's a disaster area. Can't go anywhere. This is awful. It looks terrible everywhere. Downtown Chicago's a mess. So it's not over. I should put tentacles coming out. Then I got to create a tentacle guy. Maybe I will right now. I'm going to erase that one. It's a little thick.
I don't know if I like this pose. See, I go through a couple drawings. This pose is just not doing it for me, though. Not doing it.
Cat America?
Yeah.
Cat America. I like you guys are seeing a nice reflection on my screen.
No, we can see it. There's a reflection right above it, but I can see it.
Yeah, there he is. There's his face. Webster! Last week I drew 4 issues of Webster Amazing Spider-Man. I penciled them, but I need to ink them and letter them and stuff. But of course, the issues on Comixology are only 10 pages each. But issue 2, I believe, is 12 pages. One of the books is 12 pages because I couldn't fit the story in 10.
Right. Well, you don't have to. You can make it continued.
Yeah, 10 is minimum. Yeah, but yeah, I put it in I put it as a 12 pager because most of it was flashback, and I wanted to talk a little bit about the lunar lizard. That's what I did. It's in there.
Kevin Bixby says it was fun. I had people stop and watch and record. Far different than sitting at the drawing table. Yeah, man, it's like a live drawing painting, like live painting session thing.
Oh, that's cool.
And then Wayne says, "What D&D character would you guys be? What about Johnny?" I think I was a paladin way back when.
I'd probably be like an ogre.
Yeah, and Johnny would be like a little toadstool, I think.
Yeah, probably a toad, like a frog.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I think so. I think that's what Johnny would be. How about you, Wayne?
I'd probably be a dragon, maybe. I'd be a dragon.
Alexa, shut up! I said Wayne, not Alexa.
Oh.
Alexa started talking.
She'd be a princess.
My wife wants me to not be so mean to my Alexa.
Are you mean to her?
I tell her to shut up all the time.
But she deserve it. If she deserves it, then
yeah, she just starts talking.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, she talks out of tone, you know.
Yeah, I didn't call her. I didn't say anything. She just she goes, "Oh, I think this," and I'm like, "Nobody asked you."
Yeah, right. I agree with that. Only speak when called upon. You know what, Alexa? Nobody cares.
Yeah.
I don't have Alexa. Or on my phone, I just got a new phone. And it asked me if I wanted Siri on there. And I said, no, I don't.
Yeah, Siri's good. You should get Siri.
Yeah, but she'll talk to me all the time.
No, she doesn't.
Does she?
She's better than Alexa. Yeah.
Don't they laugh at you, though? Because I hear on the news that they laugh.
That's Alexa. Siri's pretty good. It's like voice activating your phone. Only to your voice. Type thing.
So can I train her to call me, gentle things?
Yeah, mine calls me Batman. Yeah.
I want mine to call me famous cartoonist. Or old fabulous one. That'd be
I can ask it. I can ask it, but I think it'll it might go out here. Hold on. Hey Siri, what's my name? Oh, see, it doesn't work now. Hey Siri, what's my name? Oh, it's got earplugs, that's why. I forgot. In the earplugs I can hear saying.
Oh, you can hear her saying it.
Yeah.
See, I kind of want mine to say famous cartoonist. We're just gonna, hey, honey baby. Honey baby would be good too.
Facebook user, I'm confused. Facebook user, who are you? Tell me who you are. I'm confused. Is Franco talking about his wife or Alexa? I'm sorry, just on here, on this StreamYard thing, it doesn't bring up your name unless you give StreamYard permission. So if you tell me who you are, I'll know who you are. But
Thanks.
Franco, you activated Siri on my iPad. Sorry, Wayne.
You ever see that movie with the Joker guy when he falls in love?
Oh, I want to see it, but yeah, no, I didn't see that one.
It's really good, sir. It's one of my favorites.
Was it called Her or something like that?
Her, yeah. It's one of the weirdest movies, but man, I can't help watching it every time it's on.
I gotta watch it one day.
It's really good, and I thought it would be fun that the kids could relate to it, but it's not. It's not for kids.
Yeah. Man, I just finished watching all of Stargirl. Man, that was a lot of fun.
Oh, cool.
It was I had a lot of fun with that.
I have to see that one.
And I know Jeff's our buddy and everything, but it was just really well done. And our friend, James Robinson is one of the writers and executive producers.
Well, of course, he wrote the whole series of Starman.
Starman, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Sebastian says, I'm struggling a lot in finding my very own art style. Do you have any advice? Yes, draw.
Yeah, just keep drawing, man. Just keep doing it. It's the only way you're going to discover it.
You'll find your own art style. You just got to keep drawing.
Just got to do it all the time. Yeah.
True
That's
story.
the only way, really. Just got to draw.
Stargirl and the second season of Doom Patrol were great. I'm only a couple of episodes in on the second season of Doom Patrol, but DC Universe is going away. They're gonna fold it into HBO Max.
Yeah.
Stargirl was really, really well done. I started watching based on your recommendation. Yeah, man, it was fun. It's really good.
I think this is done. I was gonna put faces in here, like Spider-Man cover, but I think I'm just gonna go with the monkey.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, without the faces. Because I was gonna go like an old John Romita cover, Spider-Man, but
No, do your own thing.
yeah, it's not really a parody book. He's a character. Oh yeah, universe. I like it. I like it a lot. I still like it. It's good. It's good. I like it. Wondering if that's a mistake. Let's see where should I put this behind.
You know, I keep forgetting to check my camera and see if it's on. I'm on, right? I'm just lined up and stuff.
Yeah, you're there. I see all of it.
Sometimes I feel like I'm going off the page or off the screen or something.
Nah.
But it's good. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm liking this pose a lot better. More John Burnish.
Did you redraw it?
Yeah. See, I did this one. I didn't like this one.
Oh yeah, you're more dynamic with the
Started with this one and then this one, and I didn't like that one. So
that looks cool.
Oh, thank you, sir.
So I'm thinking of this. I might have to readjust some layers. I'm gonna doing it.
Let's see.
Yes.
Stargirl is like the first season of Flash. Lots of fun. Yeah, you're right, Wayne. And Adam. Hi, welcome, Adam. Best advice found here. Uh-oh. ... What does that mean? Are you going to show us something? Or are you telling us?
Is it pornographic?
I hope not.
Is it a middle finger? Take that, you cartoonist guys!
He's probably telling you, he's probably the internet telling you you're wrong.
You're wrong, Balthazar. That's it. Just accept that you are wrong. I know you liked that movie, but you're wrong. You are wrong. That's what the internet does. It tells you you're wrong. That's all it's for. I'm going to let that go. I'm going to do it like that. Save it. Saving it. I got to draw these. See, I always draw these little ink dots to let me know how many layers I had. So when I could delete them. These dots. It's what I do. Everybody knows what I do.
Sebastian asked, how old are your kids, Gordon and Audrey?
Oh, Audrey is 14. Gordon is 16. And I have a 34-year-old man, Sonny. So I have 3. Yeah, I have 2 teenagers and then a guy. So they're right there, man. They're doing their thing.
Wayne says, Cap looks like he's attacking the bad guys and deflecting bullets. Yeah, he's going to be... the shield has to move forward, which is why I put this little arrow here. Because I always draw my sketches in pencil, and then I lightbox them for the final, so there's not a lot of pencil lines on my final page. But I made the shield too in, so this arrow tells me that I'm going to move it out when I lightbox it.
Yeah.
And he's going to be fighting the Red Skull. Red Skull.
Red Skull. Skull.
He's the next guy I'm going to draw, but I don't know if I'll get to him tonight. I'm going to get to him eventually, but I don't know if it'll be tonight.
Let's go. Captain America.
Hugo Weaving was awesome as the Red Skull.
Absolutely.
He was, as the kids would say, amazeballs.
He was lit. So my kids say lit. Everything's lit.
See, because now look, see, I'm drawing the full arm, and the shield has to be out here more. See? I told you. See?
Wayne lied to you. He lied. Wayne doesn't. It's good, man. You know what? I bet Wayne could lift up Mignola.
Ooh,
I bet he could.
Mignola or
Mike
Mignola?
Mignola. Yeah,
Mike Mignola.
he could lift up Mike Mignola.
Yeah, Mike Mignola is kind of a smallish
Hey, little guy.
stature guy.
He weighs more with a beard now,
Yeah,
but I think Wayne could lift him up though.
I think so.
Mhm.
You know what it'd be like, though, right? It'd be like lifting up the car.
It's lifting up the car. I was lifting up the car. I just discovered a channel on my Roku that has all those shows, like as Kevin Bixby Hulk, and it has
Which channel is it?
it's USA. It's just USA Network.
Oh yeah. That's
But
right.
they have Buck Rogers, and they have Battlestar Galactica, and they have Bionic Woman, and they have all these stuff. That's pretty cool. So I've been watching Buck Rogers. I watch like one episode every Saturday, so I'm up to like episode 3 or 4.
Oh, I just got Me TV again, so I was watching Buck Rogers. I saw the first 2 episodes where Hawk comes in.
Yeah,
I think I said this on the pod, but I was like so excited to see them, and then they were awful.
yeah, yeah. I didn't get there yet, but I'm willing to get through it. And in my house, we call Me TV. We call it Metva.
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 Metva. Metva. That makes sense.
And when I was so proud of my daughter that when we went to the dogs game, and we parked in the parking lot garage, and they, when you leave and they say the parking lot garage level number is on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
We were in we're in L2, and she goes, "Look, Daddy, we're in L2." And I was, that's my girl, L2. It's like L2. L2. Yeah. See, they get it. That's what it says, L2. It's
Let's
not
see.
L. If there was a space, it'd be L2, but there was no space. L2.
Sebastian says, "What were the tools of the trade before buying this antique? In other words, what tools did you use when you drew on paper?" That would be a pencil.
Pencil, paper, ink, brush.
Ink.
Yeah. If you use ink, don't use anything but Speedball black ink. That's what I use. If you use
Newton Series 7 number 2 brush. Is
yeah,
what I would use.
number 2 brush, round. Number 2 round. If you use Higgins ink, it will dilute. Anytime you put your brush into water, it will dilute your ink.
That is true.
Speedball ink does not dilute. And if it does, you shake it up and it's back to normal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that is the advice.
But I still ink that way, but the majority of my work is digital now. Unfortunately.
I actually gave up the speedballs because I found these Japanese pens. I'm going to show them to you because I still have one in the package.
Oh yeah, package.
Here it is. You can read the label.
Nice.
It's in Japanese, but they're zebra pens. And I buy them from Japan, and they are great for inking. So I ink all my stuff with those now. I drew out a page. I drew out a page the other day, and I said, "Oh, this kind of looks like a." I'm not going to show it to you because I'm going to explain to you why. But I drew out a page, and I'm like, "Oh, this looks pretty cool. This looks like a pose like for Josie and the Pussycats, like from Josie."
Mm-hmm.
So then I drew all 3 of them in a pose, and I liked the way it came out. And then I said I sent it to Mr. Pellerito from Archie Comics.
Yeah.
And I said, "Hey, you should use this as a cover." And he goes, "Well, we might now that you showed it to me." And I was like, I was only kidding. I was just showing it to him because I'm like, I like the way it came out.
Mm-hmm.
So now I can't show it to you because
That's cool.
Wayne says that he's not worthy enough to lift Mew Mew.
Yeah, he could do it.
No, he calls it Mew Mew.
You got to wipe his hands first. Use some Clorox, whatever they do. and then blow his nose, and then do it. You can do it. Now I am drawing Spider Monkey #2 cover. It's because Spider Monkey's fun to draw. The amazing Spider Monkey. You're going to jail, Baltazar. They gonna sue me, sir? No.
I don't think so.
Only if I put the word amazing in it. It adds a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Amazing Spider Monkey. It's bad. Just Webster. Spider Monkey. It'll be okay. Well, it's been out for a while now, like in Dark Horse. More popular, or many websites.
I think you're fine.
Yeah. They're going out of business anyway, aren't they?
Well, I told you could put up Fox and Evil 2, right?
Yeah, it's already in. It's coming
cool.
out. I don't know the release date, but yeah, it's already in.
Okay, fine. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
almost finished with 4. I was just working on the last page of 4 today.
Yeah, it's in there. It's accepted, and
Awesome.
like I used to get accepted in 10 minutes, but now it takes about 3 days.
Yeah.
COVID on all that stuff. That's all right.
Let's see. Sebastian says, so the brush is a Windsor, 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 Windsor
Yes.
and Newton, #2, Series 7, #2, Series 7 round brush.
Yeah, that's what the pros use.
Yes.
That's what they recommend. But when I go, I just buy a #2 round, because if you want to buy the Windsor Newton Series 7
They're
brush,
expensive.
it's going to be about $30,
Yes.
$20, $30.
But it is one of the best
Yeah.
pens I've ever brushes I've ever used for
Yeah.
inking.
I buy a round brush, #2 round, and it's about $6. So, but I the way I ink cartooning wise, I make it thick. It gets thick right away because the brush is not as expensive, and it's just thick naturally. But most inkers don't like their brushes thick. So if you want to buy the Series 7 Winsor Newton brush, you can. But if you're just going to experiment, get something cheaper.
Yes. But it is expensive, yes.
Yeah, they're about $30.
Mr. Tom Gill is the guy who taught me how to ink.
Yeah.
And he used to draw the Lone Ranger cartoon or comic.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
So I had the Windsor Newton brush, but they're great, but you don't want to make a mistake with it or bend the tip. So if you bend it, you're like, oh, it's $30, man. I just ruined my brush. So I'm pretty heavy with my brushes. I beat them up. I abuse them. I make them work for me, and then that's why I get cheaper brushes. So if you're just starting out, just as long as you get a #2 round, and get the white. I don't know if the hair is called, but it's like a white. I don't know if it's vinyl. It's not natural hair. Don't get a brush with natural hair. Get like a white. Get a brush with white bristles. You'll like it better. Natural hair ones get a little hairy. They start separating faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I think I'm done. I think we've been on for 3.5 hours. I think we're gonna bow out at this point. Thanks everybody for hanging out. It was fun. We'll do it again
man.
another time. But
Stuff.
good night, everybody.
You guys are awesome. Follow us when you see us. Make sure you follow our links and buy our stuff. It keeps pizza and people fed. Yeah. Websites, yeah.
Awesome.
You guys are awesome.